with another show, improv show. You know what I mean? You got to thank your boy Mighty Mouse for this. But like I said, as you guys come in, as always, as usual, hit the like button. We're gonna have a entertaining show today, to say the least. We had a fun show yesterday on the multiplayer. Things always go left. You know what I mean? My man
Facts.
FC Salad hopped up there frauding. Hopped up there frauding.
Z with
Came
the
with his
impromptu
white
phone
daddy
calls, man.
Oh yeah, right.
Like David Letterman. Remember back out of this
Yeah.
is probably too old. David Letterman used to just call random people and shit.
Catch him on ear.
Nah, Stevan, he gonna use the D-badge excuse. You see, I had multiple Xbox Ones.
Yeah, he had multiple accounts.
Yo, I couldn't believe 21 fucking minutes on Gears. Come on, man.
Woo!
He sat on the main menu because he didn't have a single achievement. He booted that bitch up and sat on the main
Come on,
menu.
man.
Past the cutscene.
Come on, man.
Hey, man.
That's bullshit, dog. Come on.
It's all gravy. Look, we all catch L's on the multiplayer, man. You don't hop on Bravehearted unless you got the full artillery, man. as soon
No,
as
I
he
was
heard,
suspicious, like he was trying to get out. I'm like, he's on Netflix and shit. Let me check this shit out real
hey,
quick.
as soon as Nethos was loading them rounds, he's like, "Oh, gotta go."
I tell you what it is. Exclusives, yeah. Like if you're an Xbox dude, Gears has to be. You have to complete that game if you're an Xbox dude. Quantum Break and all them bullshit games. We're not talking about multiplats here.
That Quantum Break is beast.
You have. It's just
Yeah.
the Quantum Break. The last boss is just dog shit.
Yeah, he is.
I'm on the last level. I need to get and finish that shit. You know that? I'm gonna get booted up. I got really like 1-2 levels left, literally. I'm on the last. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Listen,
Y'all hop on. If y'all can retweet this out, we appreciate that, man.
I don't know. Actually, is it showing me going live? Hold on 1 second. Let me go.
Listen, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been having me in YouTube purgatory.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see right quick. Tweet it. As you guys come in, you'd be so kind to tweet it out. And also type it in the chat so we can shut you guys out as we're, posting it in several other groups.
Yo,
So.
Techno, what's up, man? What's up?
Shut up.
Look. Yeah, tweet this out. And like I said as well, man, like Z alluded to, we got some information for your ass. Pause, man.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
join us. Oh, let me see if you're going to hear. Join us live as we take Phil Spencer, Phil the Axeman, Phil the Axeman, Spencer fraud ass to court. Proof inside the video.
Come on. You gotta warm up the crowd first. Come on.
Nah, man, that's the type. That's what I'm doing. That's how we doing it, man. Listen, like you say, man, I told you the joke was a double agent, man.
I'm gonna put this in the DM too, so for everybody
He's the real
to see it.
Splinter Cell.
Yeah, for real. I knew this dude. I knew he was. Listen, when he said his favorite game was Voodoo Vince, I started looking at him sideways then. For real.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, man. Listen, actually, like I said, I'm not looking at the chat. As you guys come in, type something so we can get and shout you out. You know what I mean? While the room was filling up before we get started with the foolery and the fuckery. What's going on with you though, Sean?
I've been okay. I've just come home, and then my dad's brought a fucking wardrobe, so I just fixed that shit up.
He bought a what?
A wardrobe.
Oh, wardrobe.
Yeah,
okay, I heard something else completely.
He bought a wardrobe, some clothes.
Yeah, some shit like that. So I had to fix that shit up.
What you a tailor or something? What do you mean to fix it up, bro? Seamstress?
You basically make about like a closet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the best.
That
way to
UK
put it.
They call it a
shit.
wardrobe.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm like, damn, this fucking.
Wardrobes and trousers, man.
Hey, you talking about wardrobe? A wardrobe? We talking over here? You talking about some clothes or something? Like, you want some clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, okay. All right, Pops bought a walk-in closet. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, Pops. All right. Noah, what's going on with you, good brother Noah?
What's good, bro, man? Hey, it's the day after my birthday, you know.
Oh, that's my birthday. I forgot what's your birthday. Happy birthday, good. Happy birthday, good brother. Happy birthday, man.
Appreciate
You got anything
that,
planned?
You know, shit. Well, you know, I'm going to Orlando in July, the second week of July. So
Oh, I didn't know that, good brother. I didn't know that.
saving my cake for that.
Well, what's going on in Orlando? Just going? Universal Studios or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. I used to take vacations, bro. I don't go no damn where now, man.
Shit, man, you got too many enemies to go anywhere.
Hey, man, it's shit, right? Like, listen, man. I know what. Not even so much that, man. I didn't turn. The older I didn't got, I didn't turn into a recluse, man. I don't even want to shit do nothing.
Hey man, you can't even go get no chicken with Z.
You say you just want to sit at home and you're rocking shit, huh?
That man
pretty
can't go to
much.
Popeyes.
Hey,
They
I just
throwing
want
this
to.
Walker into the metro. Man.
Hey,
You can't
I
get
just
no
want a
chicken with
motherfucker pull a Donald J. Trump sit on or sit on random streets in the middle of the night cussing about nothing. You know what I mean? For real. J Dubs, what's up, good brother?
Yo, what's going on?
Hey man, we gotta shout out Moss for his due diligence. Today we taking Phil Spencer fraud ass to court. You know what I mean? We got some proof here in the pudding. Now I was talking that shit. I was just going over inside Phil the gut over the Holy Ghost. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The Lord was talking to me, telling me he was the shaitan. But we got proof. How you say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. We got the tangible proof that this motherfucker, since he took over in charge, the Xbox exclusives have been on a decline. We got the proof here.
Facts.
Man, we got the motherfucking proof. Hey, Neff, what's going on? You in too, Neff? We got Neff in here too, right?
Yeah, I'm in here too. Noah's a piece of shit, left me behind on Friday the 13th to die.
I survived.
Y'all playing on PC or a console?
Nah, we're on Xbox.
Oh, if we gonna hop on that Battlefield,
Whatever it takes.
you know,
Whatever it takes.
whatever. Let me tell y'all to tweet it. I'll listen as you guys come in again. Listen, whoever's looking at the stream, could you start everybody out the stream while I put this on Twitter?
Yeah, I see Triple J. What's up, Triple J?
Yeah.
Rate the Emperor.
Yeah.
D Web.
Yeah, what's
Lawrence
up?
Snow, Alex Ho. Taste It 55. God. Javanov.
Shout out.
What's up, Z?
What's
And
up, good
Heath
brother?
Stevens. What's up, Heath?
Heath. You know he bump ass. He ain't got no job. He like me.
Yeah, hey man. Hey, look, man. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, he like me. Yeah. Shout out.
Ice Queen Gaming.
Yeah.
Ice Queen, my girl from Blackpool. Woo!
Hey, stop flirting, bro. What else we got in there?
He trying to show her his wardrobe. And shit.
The wardrobe you just talking about.
She'll understand that shit.
Yeah.
We'll walk in
Album
together,
Divide.
Ice Queen. We'll walk in together.
What's up, D-Wad? What's going on? Hey, look, man. So while Z's getting everything together, and before we get into the meat and potatoes, I just want to say I want to thank all of y'all. A lot of y'all are here right now that was in my stream earlier today. We were talking it up, man, and I just hope that everybody understands that this is not about hating Xbox, even though we gonna kick the shit out of Phil's back today. It ain't about that. It's about asking for better. You know, everybody wanted to knock Z out of his Pumas and render him unconscious and do all this shit to him. You know what I'm saying? But now them same people are falling from the Xbox clubhouse and they want Z to catch him. You know, Z, you know, I don't understand what happened with that inside Xbox, all that other. Not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if y'all don't ask for better, you're not going to get better. These are Fortune 500 companies, and if they can give it to you on the cheap, they're going to give it to you on the cheap. So it's not about hate. It's just, you know, y'all got to ask for better, man.
How many subscribers did you lose, Moss, off that fucking stream? Because they were not happy with you in the chat.
Oh, bruh. Man, hey, look, they let their voices be known yesterday by being silent. Ain't nobody show up on my Twitch stream yesterday.
Oh shit.
All I got.
Yeah.
Hello, what happened to
Go
Mo?
to www.xboxabuseyou.com and just shut up. I was like, golly.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm telling you, my shit ain't. Sometimes my shit don't send out notifications to people, and sometimes it do. I don't know what the hell, but we gonna rock out. Fuck, we gonna make it happen. So anyway, right? Now I'm gonna say this, right? I have been very critical of Phil Spencer. You know what I mean? For listen, I for those people that ain't got they face shoved with Phil's ass, it's been for a reason. You know what I mean? A very viable reason. And I remember he got promoted. Officially was it in 2014, March or whatever the case. His first big. Yeah, it was 2014, but between March and April. And his first big thing he did, I guess, was confirm. We became publicly known as the Key Head. I think Donnie D was already out the door. That he took the Kinect out the box, right?
Yeah.
The Kinect out the box. So you give him that. Took the Kinect out the box, And everything else, you know, and you know, I done beat down the Zoo Tycoons and the Lucky Tales, and you ain't heard that spew before. But what did Phil? Because this is another thing. Post like they talk about what he did before he got there, right? And I just went along with the things. I don't know when he actually took over or whatever the case may be. But you know, we just I remember the 360 did have a lot of unique titles. You know what I mean? And maybe I think a lot of people have given Phil credit for things he didn't do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know they tried to give him credit for the X, and that wasn't true. But I think a lot of people giving him credit for for deals he didn't close or games he didn't bring us. You know what I mean? And so today we're going to, how you say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. We're going to take a look at some of these games since Phil's been in charge. Now, he officially took over when?
He was interim 2008, but he really had like full decision power in like 2009.
2009.
But with that being said, again, he don't just take the seat and be like, okay, tomorrow this game comes out and that game comes out. It takes a while for deals to be made and games to be released. So to be fair, what he worked on didn't really come to fruition until like 2011, 2012. Even though 2009 is dog shit too. You know what I'm saying?
But see, he was in charge of the games division prior to that. So he's always been in charge of the actual software, the actual games. So his excuses have been long ran out, and I've been telling people that's when you're in charge of the games, you only have one job, and that's to deliver the games, select and deliver the games.
But see, to Z's point,
and I get it. People want to blame Donny D and stuff. I get it. Okay,
Hit the like button for me, people. She's about to go left. I'm sorry.
Donny D left. He got fired 6 months right after Xbox One launch.
facts.
Phil Spencer stepped in. Took over that position, and now we're gonna say, he's had 5 years, going on 6 years to do his job, and we still got guys saying, "Well, you're gonna have to give him to next generation before his powers really kick in." Like, what the?
Hey, but look,
I've never seen a job, bro, where you come in and 6 years later you still not responsible for what happened during your tenure.
Hey, yo, you know what's crazy, man? What about that come from dinner?
They try to say it's Terry Myerson. They try to say it's all these other people. They will not fucking just point fingers at Phil at all.
I've always said, Dubs, they gonna blame Seamus Blackley's pension next. This motherfucker getting paid too much. That's why we ain't got no game.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? It goes deeper than that because this motherfucker been slacking on this job for a long time.
Yeah.
Because he took over. He became officially. What's it in 2009?
2009. Yep.
All right, let me see right here. 2009. Let me scroll. Let me go and share my screen. Do me a favor, as you guys come in again, hit the like button. We're gonna have a little fun here today. Let me go to display capture. Display capture. That's what I need.
Fuck it, for shits and giggles, let's start with 2009. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? We can go all the way and just say 2014.
No, 2009. It's important.
Because what we're trying to see, look, here's the thing, Jay. Post up is our brother. We love him, but we're going to throw that fucking nigga under the bus today. He's been saying shit like Phil's been bringing the games in the past, and, he's been so adamant about it, Jay, that we went along with it.
Yeah,
but we're gonna tell the truth today.
He beat me in it. Pause. You know what I mean? I thought, you know what I mean? Like I said, we've been giving Phil credit for a lot of shit he didn't do.
Hey, post up gonna say no. Hold on
now. No. Hold on now.
What you call a smart dumb motherfucker?
Oh yeah, right.
He's like he the smartest dumb motherfucker we know.
Yeah. Now we look at what's
and post up said, "I refuse to let you slander this good white American."
That powerful white man, motherfucking. But no, look, wait. The Xbox 360 came out when? 2005. November 22nd or 19th or 20th, something like that, of 2005, right?
Yep.
It launched with Cameo, AMP3, Project Gotham 3, Ridge Racer 6, Dead or Alive 4, Perfect Dark Zero, and those games here were exclusive, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exclusives, right? Yep. 2006, more exclusive. We have Far Cry, Instinct Predator, I have Rumble Roses, The Outfit, Full Auto, Bomberman X-Zero, Saint Row, had that, MotoGP 2006, Clancy's Ghost of Recon, Overg Fighters, Chrome House, I got the 99 Nights, had that, Dead Rising, Import Tuner Challenge, Dead or Alive Extreme 2. All right.
No, and to add, there was a notation that they forgot Gears of War.
Yeah,
So,
Gears of War
Gears of
came
War-
out. Gears came out in 2006 also, right?
Yeah,
That's
So-
what I'm
exactly.
thinking.
This is 2005. This is 2006. Here are the PlayStation 3 exclusives. We're not talking about that. In
Yeah.
2007, we got Halo 3, Forza Motorsport 2, Crackdown, Tensions Z, Kingo Legend of 9, Beautiful Katamari, Project Sliphead, Dance Dance Revolution, Fuser Frenzy 2, Bullet Witch, Ace Combat 6, War Tech, Blue Dragon, and Project Gotham 4. This is 2007, right? Still looking pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, let's go down to 2008. We got Lost Odyssey, Concept Saga, 2 Human, Infinite Undiscovery, Viva Pinata, Fable 2, Gears of War 2, Banjo-Kazooie, Dance Dance Resolution, another Dance Dance Resolution, Kingdom Under Fire had that also,
I had
Operation Darkness, Spectral Forces 3, Zodiac's Assault, Guilty Gears 2, Seen It, Box Office Smash, Lips, You're in the Movies, Naruto Broken Bond. All right, still not that bad. 2008, right? A lot of goddamn games, a lot of exclusive content in 2008.
Yep.
2009, when he became the HNIC, right?
Yeah.
The head nigga in charge. Hit the like button, okay? So we got Halo Wars, Halo ODST,
Halo.
One Chamber Bikini Samurai Squad, Magna Carta 2, Forza Motorsport 3, Lips Numbers of Hits, Indy 50 Resolution, Race Pro, Stocked, and Cubed.
Cube.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's gonna get better than this. It's gonna get
But
better.
it gets even better.
Yeah, it gets
Shit.
better, but we're gonna look again. He
The
became
Kinect- when did the Connect come out?
fuck the Connect, fuck that water.
No, Connect's not even in here. That's the crazy thing. Connect's not even in here.
Oh, she said, "Oh shit, this is 2009. This when he was handed over the keys to the castle. We got Halo Wars, Halo ODST, One Chamber Bikini Sumo Samurai Squad, okay, Magna Carta 2, Forza Motorsport 3, Lips Number 1 Hits, Indy 50 Evolution, Race Pro, Stocked, and Cubed. All right, scroll down. This is in 2010. He got 99 Nights 2, which is a cool title, which is a sequel to 99 Nights
Already
1.
established IP. Already
Yeah.
established.
But it's same guys didn't make it.
Yep.
I remember it wasn't as good as the first one, but
It
it
wasn't
is.
as good. Yep, exactly.
Okay, you got Lip Party Classics, you got Crackdown 2, Halo Reach, Morph, Naval Assault. Now this is 2010. Now you already see this motherfucker shit shrinking. You took a look, man. Listen, this is a bunch of dog shit, a bunch of shovelware in 2009.
Yo, Z.
Now fuck that, fuck that water. We're gonna talk about it.
What's our Connect titles?
No, today they come out to motherfucking 2012.
Yeah. This ain't the
Oh.
I mean, no, sorry, I'm sorry. Connect came out in fucking Connect came out 2010.
Yeah.
But again, 99 Nights, Lip Party Classics, Crackdown 2, Halo Reach, more Naval Assault.
Lip Party Classics. Golly.
And then again, 2011, you got Gears of War 3. Okay, no brainer. Forza Motorsport 4, Ultimate, so some shit excellent. Halo CE Anniversary.
Halo
Again,
Gears and Forza.
Halo Gears and Forza. Now we going down to 2012. Halo 4 again. Forza Horizon. Akai Katana.
Halo and Forza.
Now we going down to just fucking 2013. Gears of War Judgment. Hey yo. Hey fucking yo. Hey Phil, get your ass up out of here. Look at this shit, bro.
Z, it's not fair. Put the Connect titles in there.
Hey, yo, look at this shit, bro. And I dare any one of these motherfuckers come up and damage control that shit, bro.
Bruh.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. Donny D was in charge. I'm gonna blame Donny
Bro,
D.
no.
Fuck
Hey,
it.
yo. Go. Did you go? Don't skip 2014. Damn, I can't even talk. I sound like Toaster.
Oh, he said, wait, don't skip. I'm gonna go back to 2014. All right, let me bring it up
Yeah,
here.
go to 2014, bro.
2014.
You know what I mean? Hold on, let me go back here again. Like, this shit is
2014
crazy.
is the real banger.
Yeah, but I said again, like, this shit is crazy, yo.
Like I said, 2014 Z was in his bag then.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying, like, this shit is wild, bro.
But Z, listen. If it weren't for Phil Spencer, you wouldn't have a big channel like this now.
Man, shit.
He gave
Hey,
you
bro.
from a dog.
Hey, look, you see them dots?
Yeah.
You know, the Xbox exclusive, them dots.
Hey, yo, this shit wild, man. This shit uglier than a masterpiece, nigga, man. Hey, yo, this some wild.
Briggs in the house.
Hey, yo, this some wild shit right here. I keep trying to tell y'all motherfuckers, man.
Yeah,
But
bro.
like you say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Like, come on, like for real. He was the head of gaming studios, this, that, and the other.
Facts.
Like, bro, like listen, it's been his job since he got. He's a goddamn double agent to shrink the number of goddamn exclusives to the platform. It's evident, bro.
Yep.
Soon as he took over, shit dropped.
Yep. Exactly. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them lists.
You better leave Phil alone before you end up missing.
Hey, but look at this.
I need my glasses. I need my glasses, dude.
He took over 2009. He got Halo Wars, Halo ODST, one Chamber Ra, Bikini Samurai Squad, Magna Carta 2, Forza Motorsport 3, Lips #1 hits, Indy 50 Evolution, Race Pro, Stock, and Cube. That was in 2009.
How many games he done declined, bro? That we could have
2010, 99 Nights 2, Lip Party Classics, Crackdown 2, Halo Reach, Morph Naval Assault. Let's go down to 2011. Gears of War 3, Forza Motorsport, Halo CE Anniversary, Ultimate was just excellent. Like he was trying to get that bitch down to Gears of Force and Halo.
He was trying to trim the fat. See, and here's the crazy thing about it too, man. So you got people that sit there and say, well, Donnie D was responsible for this and that and that and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck happened in 2009? You know what I mean? Like, what happened then? Are we going to keep trying to find glimmers of hope to praise Phil for without making him accountable for any of the faults? You know what I'm saying? Like, when are we going to run out of excuses for this motherfucker?
I've been telling you guys. I've been telling you guys for the longest. Phil is not the guy. He's been getting all the praises, all the glory, and look what has happened under his tenure. Xbox has no exclusives anymore. Xbox is fucking a service. He turned it into a service for any and everything. And he's also focusing on the PlayStation, the Switch, the PC, fucking, probably going to be Stadia and everything else. I mean, I don't understand. He turned Xbox into something where he can offer for everybody else except the people who spend thousands of dollars on the fucking hardware.
I made that point not too long ago. Like, you have Sony execs that are looking out for the benefit of their gamers, and you got Phil doing it. You got Nintendo execs looking out for the benefit of their gamers, and you got Phil doing it. When it comes to Microsoft, you kind of got Phil doing it, and that's it, because Phil spread so thin. So again, I'm still trying to understand what about this man got you singing his fucking praises. The proof is in the pudding. It's to the point y'all lying and talking about he brought us killer exclusives when he's bringing what was that, Lip Sync 2000?
Hey, yo, hold up. Get my man Lionel Bolton.
Lionel Bolton said with the $5 holler said when they say Xbox is profitable, is it profitable because they're not really spending the money?
That could be true too. That balance sheet, the less you spend, the less that you have to worry about making.
Hey yo, listen. I'm looking to the chat. I want to see the most diehardest Xbox fan defend this shit right here.
Please come on.
I'm like, this is like
they're going to do it. Z. They're going to do.
What makes you guys think that Phil gonna spend any money if he's making money?
Facts.
I mean, that's the truth. I can't spend
no money. He already making money on top of not spending no money.
Yeah.
And
but at the end of the day, you're a gamer, right? We shouldn't really care about how much fucking money these companies are making as long as they keep bringing us what we want, which are the games.
Yep.
So, at this time, man, if they are making the profits on the $9 a month for the Game Pass or the $1 a month for Game Pass and Xbox Live and xCloud and EA Access and all these other services without giving you the big shit that you want, the big games, I don't see them going back to giving you the good games that you want. Why? They have no incentive on bringing you the big next gen exclusive bangers that you want because they're making more money by not doing it.
This motherfucker's been incognito since 2009. He's been able to slowly, but look at how that list is decreasing. Look at how it's looking shitty. The names are just shitty. Look how he's been able to do that since 2009, and he's been laying under the radar. And now they're at a point they're making more money than.
Hey,
Phil
bro.
already tried to warn Z, so when Z end up missing, we already know what happened to him.
Listen to this shit though, right? I mean, I'm joking, but I'm just looking at this shit, yo. Halo Wars, okay. Halo ODST, One Chamba Bikini Samurai Squad, whatever the fuck that is. Magna Carta 2. So they say, yeah, I want that Bikini Samurai Squad. We need that over here. Magna Carta 2, Forza Motorsport 3, Lips #1 hits, Indy 50 Evolution, Race Pro, Stock, Cube. May I ask, outside of Gears and Forza Halo, Phil hasn't given the Xbox anything to sing home about.
Yep.
And this is listen, real talk. This is a fucking fact, right? This is 2009. Let me go down to 2010. We got 99 Nights 2, Lips Party Classic, Crackdown 2, Halo Reach, Morph Naval Assault. And we go down to 2011. Gears of War 3, Forza Motorsport 4. Which was excellent. Halo C, thanks goddamn every year, goddamn Halo. Halo C anniversary.
Let me jump in and let me just to be a bitch.
Hey, what's that game that he declined? Wasn't it Beyond 2?
Heavy Rain. They shot down Heavy Rain. It was too much.
Yeah.
What year was that?
That was 29 or 2010.
Yeah.
09, I believe it.
Yeah, 29, 2010. Heavy Rain came out. I believe.
So that was Phil. Phil's the reason we didn't get that game on Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's break
Hey,
it down a bit.
to tell you the truth, all the games like the Yakuzas, pretty much all the Sega games, all the RPGs, all of those things that came to PlayStation by default, it wasn't because Sony was spending any money to get those games. They just came over because Phil didn't necessarily target it. He never really cared about it.
Let me talk about let's talk about the snake in the bush, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the Kinect, it came out 2010 Z.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they pushed their focus on Kinect too much?
Yeah, because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
Look at the Wii numbers.
I understand it,
You know.
and with the launch of the Kinect, broke all types of record. It was like they relaunched the console all over again. That's what actually kind of extended the console generation, right? But again, with that being said, though, even before then, because again, that's when we got the Gears. I think the Gears Judgment. Like all I'm saying is under Phil though, things have shrinked. You know what I mean? You know, the 3C had a lot of unique exclusive IPs before he took over. You know what I mean? Then when he got in charge, like, oh, that shit just stopped. You know what I mean? Like this has been his. Like he had an axe to grind all along. Like this shit is wild.
No, Phil already told you what's up. So you didn't listen. Okay, he told you it's just timing.
Timing, yeah.
He told you
10 years. 10 years.
Hey, ain't no time limit on that. It's timing.
Yeah.
Timing. He destroyed the brand, bro. We was getting bangers before Phil Spencer came. We was getting like Ninja Blade and shit like that, bro.
That's true.
Here's the thing with Phil Spencer is that, you know, to Sean's point, we see that echoing a lot of things that Xbox gamers are saying. There's always a convenient excuse. Oh, what about Kinect? What about Donnie D, Satya Nadella? And then now he's trying to use as an excuse why that Xbox E3 conference was so weak is because he was worried about laws and legislation. And maybe it could have been better if Sony was there. There's always a convenient excuse with Phil, and he knows that's his pay dirt, so he's going to ride that to the death. But he can only ride that as long as we keep giving him the wheels. Y'all need to stop capping for this dumb shit, or it's going to keep happening.
Hey,
hello?
Bro. Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, no. I thought Nichols was saying something.
No.
Wait until E3.
Wait until E3. Now there's that.
Yeah. Hey, yo.
2020. 2020. We're 2020.
Hey, yo, at the end of the day, like I said, my heart can beat no more.
Hey,
Like,
Phil, he killed me too, bro. He said, what I'm more excited about is the games we didn't show. Oh, shit. they got more games.
No. We had to stretch him out because these games that he hadn't shown are the games. He had to pull some of them back. You know?
Yeah.
But basically, we're so overloaded.
Who is that talking? Who is that?
That's Pastor Briggs.
It's the man of God, man.
So that's like you borrowing me some money, and every time you ask for it, hey, I got it, bro. I just don't want to give it to you now.
It's coming.
But when you need it, I'm gonna have it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't understand. I got all of your money in my wallet. And then you just walk away.
I understand you ain't got nothing right now. Let's think future, brother. When you need this money next year, guess where you go? Guess where you can get it from?
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
You know the funny thing. The funny thing is this is before E3. A couple of months before E3, everybody was saying, "Man, they better bring it at E3 or I'm gone. I'm this, I'm that."
Yes.
5 minutes after fucking E3 is over.
Yeah.
Well, I heard rumors they got more bangers coming, and we just gonna have to wait till next E3.
Yeah,
And I'm
they
like,
held
oh
them
my
back. They
god,
held
we
them
just
back.
did this 365 days ago. Do we really have to wait another 300 in
Check this out.
like
Phil
seriously?
went in the back of the stage and he looked over all the games he had to offer. And he said he picked out all the best
Oh my
games.
God, that's that
Hold
block.
on, hear me out. So hold out for E3 2020. Come on now.
Why? Why would he do that? Why would he do that?
He
I'ma
got,
tell
he
you
got
why.
trailers. That's
How
why
does that
he had
benefit you?
trailers of games instead of actual.
That's when he gonna bring you
games.
more hardware.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
Aren't you tired of waiting?
I mean, I'm trying to spend more money on the console. You know what I mean? Another console. I already got. I got about 8 of them here with 9 controllers. I want me one more console.
But
I want
I'll tell you what
Xbox One
makes it worse
XP.
is when he actually says we held things back. That's the fucking problem. When
Z,
he
don't
out
forget
here,
the free messaging app.
Oh, yeah, I'll put it
don't
in
forget
there.
the free message, yeah. But when he out here pumping you, he's gonna be the biggest E3. We coming in big, pause, yeah, and all that bullshit. And then you say after the show is fucking finished, you say I held things back for next year, blah blah blah. It makes it worse.
Yeah, it does, bro.
But if you guys would have looked at, go back and look at the show again, okay? When
No,
Phil
I'm not
came
looking
out,
at this
did
shit.
you?
No.
No. Just not the
I'm
whole
looking
thing.
at this shit.
Just the beginning when Phil first walked out. His
Man,
face
fuck
was
you.
telling, man. His face was telling. It told the whole show right there. He was drained, didn't look excited or enthused, nothing. He was just dry, man. You know what I mean?
No, he looked like I'm finna go out here and milk all these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
Watch
Let
this.
Let me pay
look
these
at-
bills. Let me pay these
you didn't look
bills.
at
So
the
we
name.
have Halamoko 17 with the $100 SEC. Connect was the biggest scam that ever laid upon the gaming industry. Xbox owners got ripped off. The reason why Connect sold well was because of the bundle with the 360 and X1, but it was heavily criticized. And then we got D-Web with the £5. He says Phil saying it's just timing while delivering mediocre double A's, like someone saying they'll start their diet right after the last donut. Ain't happening. Hey, look, man. I don't like us selling the narrative of Phil doesn't know what he's doing. He
You love
knows
it.
exactly what he's doing. This is all part of his plan. He just ain't willing to be honest about it and transparent about it. Look at what he said yesterday, what was revealed yesterday. About him saying multiple consoles last year, but now there's only one Scarlet. And instead of him just saying, look, we thought about this and we are just going to go with one, he says, well, we shipped the SAD, so if you include the SAD in the Scarlet, that's multiple consoles. Like, come on.
And that man said,
it's
that
the
man
same
said,
fucking shit. You just yanked
he
the
said-
goddamn drive out of it.
Yeah,
Ain't
he
nobody-
said, ain't no way we're delivering a console with Jaguar CPUs. And then like a month later, Jaguars.
And he said he was building on the architecture. Tell me about the Xbox One SAD that builds up on the fucking architecture, please.
Just took the
Stop
Blu-ray
it.
player out, man.
Well, and another thing to that, most is these are the same people that hang on Phil's every word.
Yeah.
But Phil said that's the most repeated title this fucking gen. But Phil said.
Phil said.
But Phil said. Phil has said a lot of shit that has not come into fruition.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you.
Phil is like the head snake oil salesman of the community.
That
Phil said in the
motherfucker
recent-
selling motherfucking
Phil said in the recent
unleaded diesel fuel for a motherfucking for a fucking lawnmower. You need that 2-cycle oil.
Yep.
Hey, yo, we can get these bills
No,
right
you
here.
guys got it wrong. Phil said in a recent interview that he knows they can do better. Okay,
Yeah.
so he knows they can do better. So it's not that he doesn't know; he knows. He's just not doing it.
Hey, Z, that'd be a dope idea for a shirt. Just a silhouette of Phil with a Pinocchio nose.
Uh-huh.
And with what Phil said. And shit.
Hey, yo, get my man Dark Link 1990. You see him?
Oh, yeah, Dark Lake 1990.
Yeah.
He says, yo, Zup Z, and everyone retweet the difference between ponies and bots. Is we ponies speak our mind. If Sony do something we don't like, we tell them and don't buy. Bots obey Phil
sometimes
because they have no balls. They sensitive. Yeah. So, but here's what I can say about ponies. Okay, even though Xbox get mad that they're always talking about Xbox and all of this stuff, and I said this earlier today, ponies idolize the product.
Yes.
Where these Win fans, these Win Gumps, these like 'em soft gamers, they idolize the community. Phil is selling you nothing but a community. When these motherfuckers went to E3, you don't see pictures of them going crazy over the games. They're going crazy having beers and high-fiving each other. He sold you a community, and you
said Phil out that bitch selling timeshares. Oh man,
He said like them soft gamers.
Come on, man! Like it's ridiculous. And y'all falling for this shit. It's ridiculous.
hey yo, Phil out that bitch, motherfucking playing, selling mine shit. Hold up, man. Oh, shout out my man, Heath Stevens sent this message. Read a free message that Z Junk Box fanboys have no one else to blame but themselves until they are honest. Nothing will change.
Yeah.
Well, and on that statement from one of your subscribers, man. You know what? They fan base, you know what I mean, the all for the Xbox, keep on going to Phil saying even when he mess up, great job, Phil, thank you. They like Z said on one of his shows. Mm-hmm. He sent out some crappy games and they go right to him. Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. I was able to play with my handicapped cousin.
Thank you.
And he was in a wheelchair and now he can walk because you gave him that controller. And you know, it's just crazy stuff. They
he's selling like you more community. He's did a switcheroo. He said, you don't want steak. You want this pile of shit. But because you're getting a pile of shit and all of us are singing happy birthday to you, this is some good pile of shit. Now eat up. And they're eating it up. And they're getting mad at us because we're like, hold on, this ain't steak. This is a pile of shit. And they want us to shut up. That's the crazy part about it.
How dare you speak out?
Exactly. That's what's crazy about it.
Oh, how about this, right? Fuck that, right? Twiddle me dumb, twiddle me deep, right? How about this, right? Oh, no, bro. No, listen. Now, maybe I got the tinfoil hat on. Maybe, I believe in UFOs, Bigfoot, Dogman, Loch Ness Monster, all that shit, right? Seven-headed dragons, I'm about all that. I just don't believe the world is flat. Other than that, I'm all about the conspiracy theories, right? Fluoride in the water, all that shit. They want to eat our babies. Yeah, that's me, right? The Nephilim, the giants of the earth, all that shit, right? So, but with that being said, right? What the fuck do you think is the end game here?
Should be said all along that
we're in the end game, and I've said this before. And listen, this is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Phil was promoted to spin off the Xbox division, and to spin it off instead of making it go away, he was able to leverage it and transition it over to their cloud and services division. So the actual hardware, you say that they're making a new console, right? But most likely this next console is going to be their last console, and everything else is they're going to turn into a third-party publishing for those who want that, and everything else is just the services. That's what it is. And Phil was able, he was promoted, and he was able to successfully transition the install base from being the diehard Xbox guys over to some we love you Phil guys. And right before their very eyes, they have transitioned from wanting the next Halo, Gears, and Forza and all the big bangers and all the stuff that they talk about from last generation, the greatness generation. They have been able to transition from that over to, well, give Phil time and give them another year and it's okay. And I don't really need all those games anyway. And multiplayer is the only thing that matter because there's more of them. They have compromised himself as a gamer so much where Phil's job, he's been successful with it. And it's pretty much what it is. He spent it over to a services in server venture. So that is something that Microsoft has had for a couple of decades already anyway. So he was able to take a failing division, move it over and mix it with the services and cloud stuff and still able to leverage it and make money. And that's just kind of where it's going.
It's a shame it's come to this, Jay. Like, you hit it, bang on the nail there.
We can't hear you, Sean. You're really low, man.
You're still in the sewers with the it clown, Sean.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, why you get this shit together? Let me read this message right quick. Jay said it in his Jay said it in MM2K's podcast. We asked Xbox for great games. They said we already have a console for that shit. It's called the Xbox 360. Man,
pretty much.
Hey, he ain't playing because in one of the interviews he said, "Man, we got millions and millions of people still playing the 360."
Yeah.
Bro.
Look,
man.
you say what you want
Oh,
about Donnie.
man.
You can say what you want about Donnie D, but Donnie D pretty much had the same vision that Phil has now, minus the services and the transition. But he was saying, like, look, we have a new console. This is our messaging. This is where we're going with it. If you don't like it, we still have the old console that you guys like and enjoy. Keep that. And how does that transition to today? Most games that are dropping right now on Xbox is what? Old backwards compatible 360 fucking
You ain't
games.
lying,
The
Jack.
same fucking shit. And then when Phil delivers those, oh, thank you, Phil. I used to love this game back in the day. And it's like, did Donnie D tell you the same fucking thing, but you reamed him for it?
Fuck it. Let's stir this pot up a little bit. Let's stir this
Do
pot
sound
up.
better before you get into your shit. Do I sound better?
Nah, you still sound like dog shit.
You sound like Donnie D choked your ass up. And living with a
Hey, Noah, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, all right, check your DM.
All right.
Oh, hey, hold on, Sean. Are you on a PC or are you on a cell phone?
I'm on my laptop.
All right, I told you. Right click, go to your sound settings and turn your volume up. That's all. You at the search thing, type in sound, hit that the control and recording and turn the volume up on your mic.
Or in Discord or actually the settings.
No, brother. Again, at the bottom of your keyboard, right, or whatever, it says type here to search the Windows thing. Type in sound. It's gonna say sound panel. Then you're gonna see something playback recording. Hit recording. Whatever you're using your microphone, click your microphone. Then go to what says levels. Turn it up.
I'm gonna stir this shit up a little bit. Look. So at the end of my stream, I had said this. I said, and I want to get the panel's thoughts on this. Part of this is because of Satya and Nadella. Now, I'm not making no excuses for Phil. Part of it is Satya wanted nothing to do, like Jay was alluding to earlier. He wanted nothing to do with gaming. It was supposed to be transition. He only wanted to do stuff with parts of the business that enacted cloud. And Phil was able to save his job, right? And then get cloud gaming integrated with a cloud integrated with gaming. But that's not the problem, so to speak. That has some issues, but that's not the overarching problem. The problem is the content. So I don't think Phil, as we saw in that list, he's down with providing the type of content we want. So I think ultimately they just make the wrong choice to be at the head. Let me just ask this real quick. Let me ask this real quick. Okay. What if instead of Phil Spencer, they would have given the job to Mike Ybarra? Now, again, Mike's not perfect, but if you think about the single closest thing to a hardcore exclusive that we got even for a little bit, it was PUBG. Yeah. And Mike is more in tune with hardcore gaming than Phil. Do you think we would be in a better position if Mike was in charge instead of Phil?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure because Mike's a PC guy as well.
But it's not the PC. Well, it's fine. But it's the content, the gaming.
He got you PUBG.
Yeah.
Who cares where they fucking game at? We don't care about that. They're executives.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're executive and you have a product, your only job is to advertise and market that product and make sure that it's the best that it possibly can be. And it seems like they know it's not as good as it possibly can be, but they're okay with that. They're fine with that.
But Jay, that's the problem. No, when you talk about the Xbox brand, they always say play where you want. We don't give a shit. It would have been a different story if they were winning the gen. That would have been a totally different story.
Here's the thing. It's not a problem with play what you want. It's what the fuck is the games?
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing. I'm over the fact that PC shit. That's not even the issue, bro.
Yeah,
I've been past this. But where the fuck is the games?
Yep.
Now, see, I'm just gonna bring you up. You had a one-on-one with Rand, and I'm not. You probably remember this. I'm not sure if you want drugs or some shit.
Probably so, but yeah.
You know what? Likely, yeah. He even said. I'm waiting 2020. And it's a shame. It's
big
a shame.
Ups to Rand, but Rand tells you after each video that he's in love with Phil Spencer.
Huh?
Phil flew him out. He said he won't give Phil that work, but he loves Phil Spencer. With that being said, Phil is not the guy for hardcore gaming. But
Of course, he's not the guy for the job. Phil is not the guy for the job. I'm gonna tell you why.
Hold on, let me
messed up my Battletoads. What did he do to my Battletoads?
Yeah, he did. He did fuck that up.
Battletoads.
Stuart Stokes with the $5 says, so apparently Flight Simulator from Xbox E3 is coming to PC first. Oh yeah, let's talk about this.
Okay.
And then coming to other consoles later. So a PC time exclusive at Xbox E3, shake my head. And to add to that, they replaced showing Fable a PC timed exclusive.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yep.
Are you freaking serious?
That's pretty much what it is. And
Yeah.
again, they've been focusing on PC exclusives, not Xbox exclusives. And now we found out that
Yeah.
But Jay, this is what I'm talking about.
You don't
They
get
want-
no
This
adventure.
is one go to. I'm sorry.
This is the problem. Like when you say it doesn't matter about PC, this is a problem. You got Flight Simulator, you got Gears Tactics coming first to PC, and it shouldn't be happening straight
Yeah.
up.
Tactics.
Do you know what I mean? This is the
Oh, my
problem.
God.
All right, hold on one second. Oh, yeah, I get Stuart Stokes. I just got back. That was
Y'all got Stuart Stokes. Yep.
okay. Yeah, but you said like PC. All right, she said what you say here. Let them see. They got where. Before, what's up, my man? I'm sorry, I didn't pop back in the conversation. What the hell I'm talking about, right? Hold on, I got mad phone calls going. Fuck on.
yeah, we're talking about Flight Simulator.
Flight Simulator.
Yeah, Flight Simulator.
It's going to PC first,
Yeah,
and
that's a
then eventually
PC
it'll.
timed exclusive. The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
PC timed exclusive, and they replaced showing us anything with Fable for that fucking.
Even though Phil said no, do you guys think that they're slowly phasing out Xbox? As a
Yeah,
brand?
that's what That's what I said. They're transitioning people over to the service on PC, and I do think the Scarlet will be the last console because they have no incentive to keep spending $2-3 billion on developing hardware.
Okay,
when-
so why so many game developers then? Why they got
Because
third party.
Third party, yeah.
Because XCloud and they want to be a third party. They have a lot of
Oh man, Phil.
I mean, think about it. They own the Havoc engine. They own all that stuff. They're gonna have to sustain Xbox Live and stuff. That stuff actually does make money, so they have to sustain it. How do you sustain it? You keep making games, but the games that they're gonna be those lightweight games that don't cost a lot of money to make.
King
You could,
Josh.
Phil already said it's what they plan on releasing 3 or 4 games a year.
Okay, but
So they're gonna keep dropping those in games.
okay. How about this? Right? How about this? Right? Now listen. We're gonna check out the alternative
Be for
theory here.
real, man. You can't be for
Say
real,
if the streaming thing takes off, right? And it works. The casuals eat it up. Gamers, so everybody here likes it. It works. No issues, right?
I don't want to stream though. I don't want to stream. I want a
problem.
solid box.
Okay, no problem. I got you.
We got a console for you, brother.
Yeah,
It's called
oh.
PlayStation.
All right, but here's the thing. Now, my brother McNeil said we'll post that, man. My guy been ghost since E3. Yeah, my man. Yeah, he been. Oh, Phil Uber driver eats now some shit now. He got another job. Check it out, right? Yeah, he do. Ghost is not, yo. So yeah. So if it takes off, right, and again, what costs both Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo the most money? I don't know what the fuck Nintendo spends. Nintendo probably spends about $35,000 making a goddamn console, right? They weak dog shit. The R&D. No, you don't see Sony following the suit?
No, see, here's the thing. Sony has essential third-party deals with manufacturers.
Okay.
So that's why for them to make a console, it's cheaper. Now, to your point, Z, it does cost a lot of money that they would rather pull back on. And they tried doing something kind of like that with the PlayStation 3, where the PlayStation 3 was going to last 2 generations. But I think that they see where they fit in intricately into this whole kit and caboodle, where if they have something for the hardcore console gamer, they may not support it as heavily if this is successful, but I think as far as them pulling out as fast as Microsoft, I don't know about that.
I would say both. Like we got PlayStation coming 200 million, we got Xbox around 40 to 45 million. If the next generation does the same numbers, they'll continue to make
Okay, how about this? Right, we gotta be realistic here, right?
Because the Xbox Live and all
All
that
right,
bullshit.
I got a new member. Somebody just signed up for my dog shit channel. Unreal Aim. Shout out to you, good brother. Appreciate it. For signing up to this dog shit channel. You went for a shitstorm. Check it out, right? Hey, like I said, here's the thing. Even with Sony, now, I try to my man D. Hold on, yes, mine. I'm working right now. Just give me a second. Give me a few minutes, okay? Give me a few minutes. Jesus Christ. Now look. Now we're looking at look, and my man D Webby. I seen him on Twitter. I gotta get him on the show. When him talk, we ain't scared to come on, right? He was saying we gotta stop saying Microsoft. Is D-Web still in here? Let me type his name, see if he's still in the chat. He said we gotta stop saying, Microsoft is making so much money or something along those. Is D-Web? I don't know if he's still in here. So it types out he's still in the chat. You know what I mean? Basically saying
he's in.
Yeah, basically saying that we gotta stop saying they're making so much money. But the truth that they are, and not giving us. They're not spending any money. You know what I mean?
They're not spending big.
Look, when the numbers came out, what was it? A few months ago, when they released the console sales were down. Yada yada yada. When did they have those financial reports, Moss?
Every quarter, I think it was.
I think it was it at the beginning of February? I think it was.
I'm not talking about operating income. It was like 2.5 billion in the red or the black.
Even though console sales went down, their revenue went up.
Yeah. It was about 2.5 billion or something like along those.
They made over 2 billion.
Okay, you know what I mean? They spent a lot less to Sony to make, however they balance it out, you know what I mean? Sony spent a lot more, right? Even though Sony made more money, but they spent more money to make money, right? And Microsoft found a unique way, kind of like the Nintendo route, not spending much and made so much goddamn money. But even with Sony, the reason why they're able to break so many records now with the PlayStation division is not because they sold 100 million consoles. Now, here's the thing, and I'm not talking about anyone's money. I'm telling you what's explained to me, right? And I can give a fuck, right? And I was talking to Porter Rock about this about a few months ago on his dog shit show, and I was saying how much more Sony would make day and date if they would put their exclusives there. He was talking about what they sold right then and then. I said, no, you talking about they get their 60 shot right now, but imagine you have a motherfuckers pay $10 a month for up to 3 years. You get a Spider-Man every 3 years, you know what I mean? But again, I wouldn't even think about them and not having the service to the servers at the time to really fully take advantage of that situation, right? But the reason why again they're make so much money is because of the software and services. Now the PlayStation 2 was that the most successful console of all time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe the
Most sold. Yeah.
Most sold or whatever. Sold a shitload of games and all that shit. Right. I don't think the PS4 is near there yet. May never get there yet because again that thing continued to sell. That was the cheapest Blu-ray player. It dropped down to $100. They were selling that shit forever. Right. Yep. But you didn't have the software and services type side of things there, as far as it was getting into like the online thing with paying monthly for things, but with now nowhere like it is now with actually Microsoft was the first one to bring into console gaming with buying DLC. I remember was it Splinter Cell. You had some little arcade games back in the original Xbox that you can buy. Then the 360 took over, took off with the Xbox Live Arcade every Tuesday. You got $5 games, but there's nowhere like it is what we have right now. Even 2K and Madden, all those games have changed drastically, right? That's from the software and services. Even them, Sony put out an article a while ago, but it was an interview and said they're gonna stop maybe putting out so many games, more or less. Yeah. And again is telling. We don't like to look at it like that because what they've been doing, but I think we have to start taking these companies for face value and start looking and think, what we think they mean and really reading to what the fuck they're saying. They're saying they're not going to, X, Y, and Z. Not saying they're not going to put out quality games. Not going to say they're going to start putting out Takashi 60 fucking nines. But no company wants to spend more and make. The goal is to spend. The work not as hard. And make money. So
efficient.
Yeah, Hold on, let me get this bill right here. McNeil J. Chris, PlayStation is the lifeline. I think Sony will stick to consoles until they have a very solid second stream of revenue. But that's a McNeil J. Chris, good point. But that's what they said. The PlayStation, now or whatever going forward is going to be a source of income for them. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think we really have to start to. Hold on. Yes. Hold on. Let me mute my mic. Yes, Maya. What do you want me to do?
With that being said, to Z's point, I think it's all the more important. I talked about this in my stream earlier, and to get y'all thoughts on it. It's all the more important why we need to stand up to this now.
Yeah. Wait.
Success mimics success, right?
So what you're telling me is over.
Blowing this thing out of proportion, bro. It's not that serious.
So what you telling me is that I bought an Xbox One X and I gotta get another console?
Who that, Dragon Ball?
No, Man Gamer.
One and only, homeboy. What's up?
Okay, we got the motherfucking lunatic in here. Hey, Dragon Ball, man, what's going on? Which one ain't this? Just talk to me, brother.
No, I'm just addressing this to Moss, man. He's blowing it out of proportion, man. It's not that serious. You guys are on your fear mongering tip.
And hey, Dragon, didn't you change your name to Stadia Hero after that dog shit E3? Fuck out of here.
Hold on, wait.
Fuck out of here.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
It's not that serious until Dragon says it is.
At the same time,
Why the
I
fuck
still
did he
got
sign up to
brothers on the
Stadia?
Xbox side. I still play on the Xbox. When my Stadia drops,
Sign up to Stadia
I'm out.
Hero.
Come on, man.
It is.
Come on, Dragon.
Hey,
you know, I am a Stadia hero.
Come on. Why the
I
fuck?
am.
Why
Wait,
the
hold
but
on,
Shan,
calm down.
Shan,
We
check
got a
out though.
guess in here. We got a guess in here. D-Web, what's up?
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, Web?
What's going on about
Can you hear me?
UK, brother?
Uh-oh.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Mm-mm.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
It's going good. First of all, D-Web, don't be a pussy. And-
Yeah,
No, don't be a pussy, yeah? But where
I
are
don't know
you
if
from?
it's accent or what, but he's funny.
I'm from the UK. Well, I'm not originally UK.
But whereabouts?
Yeah.
Hello, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, where at in the UK?
I'm in.
Who?
Whereabouts in the UK, D-Web?
I am from London.
Okay. Oh, we got those D-Web. What's up,
That's
D-Web?
D-Web.
D-Web, what's up, good brother?
Yeah.
London!
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, listen, it's a pleasure. The first time to speak to you, man. Thank you for supporting my dog shit platform. It really means the world to somebody's grandmother
You
out
guys
there.
are funny.
Okay, not a problem. Now, with that being said, now D-Web, now explain to me if you don't, Ron, what you were saying. Well, they're not, 'cause I've seen you left a comment a few times about Microsoft and the money or something along those lines. Would like to.
Yeah. So the thing is I think there's some misunderstanding with those comments regarding
Okay.
the money is in software and services, because it's true. If you look at profit margin, this is where both PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo make most of their money, right?
Okay.
But just looking at this and saying, look, we're making money here, so we don't need consoles, is short-sighted, I think. Because Xbox, for example, for how much money they're making, most of it is coming from console owners, and most of it is coming from third-party software. Remove the consoles, they're not making nearly as much money.
Okay.
Now, I can understand that their plan long-term is somehow to palliate for that, but right now they have not demonstrated that they can do
okay.
this at all.
All right, hold on. Let me shout out, right? Real nigga to a fuck nigga, my man D-Web. I think this was I think got lost in translation, right?
Yeah.
Maya, hold on. I'm not leaving no time soon. Relax, okay? Please give your father a break. My God, damn. So anyway, right? I think we get lost in the translation because they're looking. I'm sorry. Yes, you need the box, right? The box to access the software and services, right? You need the box, right? But now you have what? Streaming. You got xCloud, you got Stadia, PlayStation Now. They're giving you that PlayStation experience, that console experience without the box. You understand that? And still, you're still spending money on this software and services. Again. So it's not, like I said, again, what I mean by that, or explaining, said Sony's, they make the majority of their money, not because they sold 100 million consoles, you know what I mean? They made the money for people, again, PS Now, and, money spent on Fortnite, this and that. Fucking totally fucking, because also outside of the console, you got tariffs, you have taxes, you have all, Brazil, you know what I mean? All these different, different currency in Canada's in certain parts, you know what I mean? So again, you do need the box into your home, but they're looking at the futures now, not saying I'm a fan of it or I want it to go that way, but they eyeing to, you know what? We can give you the same type of experience, more or less,
Yeah.
maybe even better in some cases, without us investing $2 billion, $3 billion and producing a new console. That's like I said. I'm sorry, but again, I mean to cut you off with you.
No, I was going to say the difference is, you're right. If you look at what they're selling, PS Now hasn't taken off, but PS Plus, software and everything, yes, that's where they make most of their money. But imagine a world where Sony didn't have 100 million install base. Who are they going to sell PS Plus to? Like, if you can access, you can just pick and choose whatever games of them you like, and then buy your other games somewhere else. Like, why would I buy PS Plus? Why would I buy FIFA on the PS Store? Like,
okay, I'm gonna tell you why.
Wait. Can let me say something? But you're going on the assumption, and this is what people like to gloss over. Sony has 100 million install base this generation, right? Mm-hmm. They've had more than 100 million install base in previous generations. why do we gloss over that? There's a reason they have 100 million install base. It's because they delivered the games that people want. At the end of the day, guys, we can talk about the fluff, we can talk about the services, this. At the end of the day, as a gamer, 100 million of these people are gamers. They spend all this money to
Jay,
play
what the fuck
games.
you talking about?
All of this other stuff.
Jay, what the fuck you talking
All of this
about?
other stuff is options. How I play my games on the cloud or on an iPhone or all of that shit is
that shit, Jay.
all that shit is side shit.
You ain't no bill.
Pay the bills. Pay the bills.
That's optional.
Pay the motherfucking bills.
Gamer have like three PlayStations in their home.
He was agreeing with you.
So it's not that at all. They don't have 100 million.
I'm not saying he's wrong or not. I'm just kind of getting down to the meat and potatoes of it.
Hey, Jay, talk that shit. Pay the bills, man. Pay the motherfucking bills, man.
You can offer me.
Pay the motherfucking bills, man.
Alright, Lionel B, give Post up a break. Made it still go through a breakup. He hasn't cut Phil's toenails since E3. Let Post live. Hashtag. And the Vegeta 90 with the $2. Phil treating these bots like Yavas and Baby Toy and Baby Boy.
Hey, yo, listen.
Let the fuck out of them pork chops. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Hey, yo, but okay, all right, now, okay, now listen. How about this, right? I understand the reason why Sony, well, it's a huge brand globally when it comes to gaming, right? And you got all these unique games, right? But to answer D-Web said, what will keep them buying it? Because you may be investing into their ecosystem. Now, if you're gonna, I'll give you an example, right? D-Web and us, we're more or less in how you say. We more or less invested or to the box. You have so many more gamers that don't give a fuck about the box. They don't care how they consume their media. Much younger gamers, and I'm gonna keep telling you about like my daughter, my grandson, and other kids and gamers. They don't care what. Well, they don't care if they're playing Fortnite, whether it's on the PlayStation ecosystem or just say You know what? I can still play. You know what? How about this? I like God of War, right? But I don't want to spend $300 to play God of War, and Sony can still make that $60 and selling it to you. You might get it at 4. You might not get it at 4K 60, but hey, we get you a 1080p 30, and if that's the case, motherfuckers not gonna keep between 1080p 30 and 4. It's not gonna matter that much to them. It's gonna look good to them playing it. Yeah. And there are many more of those people out there that are like that than are us. For example, everyone here might have a Pro or an X, but Sony's number one selling goddamn console is not the Pro, it's the Slim. You understand what I'm saying?
I think there's two things. Like, you can see my avatar. I love PS exclusive as much as anyone. But let's be real, like, I know if we can keep on saying if Sony puts God of War, on PC, on Xbox, it's going to sell twice more. But, like, anyone who really wants God of War has a PlayStation. Like, if Microsoft put their games on PC, they did not explode, and PC has a much larger install base. So I don't think there's any proof to say that if you put your game somewhere else, the sales are just going to explode because people attracted to your game already are part of your platform. And the thing is, even if that was the case, I think that's short-sighted because you talk about Fortnite, right?
Yes, sir.
Fortnite at the moment makes a lot of money.
Yes, sir. $1 million a day.
Nintendo gets a lot of that money because people, through their system, transact and they get a cut of this. Remove that box, they're not seeing any of this.
Oh, but
the answer for this.
Okay, hold on. Let me pay these free bills real quick. My man, One White King Kong said, "Tell Jay Blocks to shut the fuck up. I'm tired of his shit." Heath Stevenson said, "I'm sorry, but all those junk box games are coming to the PlayStation, but PlayStation games won't go to the junk box." And my man Tekken, let's be real, we all knew how bad Phil was when he started canceling games left and right. He's always been a fucking true point, right? Here's the thing, right? We still talking about the box. Remove the box. Yeah. You got an app. I got an Xbox app on my PC right now. I can fucking play. I got what you call Game Pass. I can download games play right now, right? Or whatever the fuck the case may be. Or no, PlayStation Now that may involve. Example: I have PlayStation Now on my TV on my first 4K televisions and stuff, right? Without a box, I was able to play PlayStation games. You know what I mean? It wasn't the most optimal service. It was kind of laggy, whatever X, Y, and Z. But again, I'm saying if that technology improves, which it looks like it all indicates that it has, and it's still going to get better, that I'm still able to buy games from Sony directly. You know what I mean? I'm still into their ecosystem. I'm still spending money with them, but I didn't buy that box. I'll give you an example. PC gamers, right, or whatever. They might want to play God of War, but but you know what? I try it for $60. You know what I mean? Whatever, but not by the console because they don't feel tied down within. You know what I mean? There are a lot of motherfuckers. The reason why, also too, why Microsoft games didn't take off on PC, they have focused on like the Windows Store. Windows Store is dog shit.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's dog shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be fair.
I mean, shit, there's people on the PlayStations who would gladly play Halo Gears or if it was available.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I got a bill here. The Vegeta 90 with the $2. Being an Xbox fan is like being a Knicks fan. Damn.
Good point. At this point, man, hold up, my man, and my man King, King X player Z, read my free first message. All right, you got it, brother. What was the message? Just to read it, my man. Read it. Okay. I'm sorry, I got another one. I missed him. Sorry. Listen, he said the reason why the Xbox community won't leave Phil is that Phil gives the Xbox community good dick. Jesus Christ. Do you see how school was reviews with Phil? Jesus.
You know what I mean by these police?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Gate talk, bro. Come on, dog.
Hey, my guy, clean player, man. You sound like a real life sexual deviant. You sound like motherfucking Damien. And I'm a boy, Damien. It was Friday the next. Jesus.
Yeah.
But, man, I don't know.
Like goddamn
boy, Damien.
This is what it is. Z. Sometimes people just like to buy the box, or it's like with phones. Every year, the iPhone 9, iPhone 10, people just like to. Sometimes some people like to get the new stuff and the new box, and that's the way it is. Sometimes, Z.
Oh, I'm not negating that. I listen. I'm not. You listen. You don't hear me arguing with you against that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get it. Trust me.
But Z, as long as consoles keep selling, there'll always be a space for that.
Oh, here's the thing. All right, look, it's like saying this, right? I don't think VCRs ever stopped selling, but eventually, or the 8-track player, eventually they just went away. You know what I mean? It's not me saying that I wanted to go away, but you have the industry moving that way, and Sony, and I mean, like I said, I did a video about it. You don't know if the next console will be, it may be a cloud-based console, whatever the fuck the case may be. We're talking about what costs them money, right? And again, the most expensive thing outside of the game development is actually developing hardware and R&D, this, that, and the other. They want to get away with that. If they can find a way to do it on the software side of things without giving us the hardware, I think we'd be a fucking fool to think that they're not going to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I got another bill, and this actually goes perfectly with what you just said. McNeil Chris J with $4.99. No matter the spin, companies will take a hit getting rid of the box, mainly in like PSN, subscription, so on. 9 out of 10 gamers aren't interested in PC or cell phone gaming, but here's the thing. No one said they're going to get rid of the box like that. You're still going to be able to play these games on your TV either natively through an app, or maybe you buy a very cheap box, but that's it. Like, you'll be able to do on your TV
Google Chrome
just through streaming or whatever it is.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like I said, man. That shit scared the hell out of me, bro. I was like no out there, but when I plucked them, what's it, On Live? No, what's that shit? Stadia Project Stream? Bro, that shit scared the shit out of me. And my mouth hit the fucking floor. You know what I mean? And, if that's just a glimpse into the future of what's to come, and, talking about I ain't got to buy a box and it's fucking 10 T-flops more powerful than my X's and the other, and it works, man, shit, man. Y'all motherfuckers signed up for it, man. You know what I mean? Like, that says a lot,
Z, when it comes down to
it, I signed up for that shit at launch.
Now, how about this, right? How about this?
That's the biggest mistake you ever made.
No, it's not, because, again, Google's a big player.
Never that, bro. I knew streaming was going to be the future.
The internet's not reliable. Internet it's not reliable. Come on.
You said your internet ain't reliable. Mine ain't reliable.
Nobody here on this panel right now is complaining about their damn internet.
The Stadia only got 31 games, though.
Of course they are.
Well, how about this, right?
Stadia
But you're not going to play all 31 of them. So what you worried about?
You're not play all 31.
You're not. Because you don't have 31 games now.
I got 900.
How about this, right? How about this?
Talk that shit, Noah.
How about this? Now, we all know Google got their checkbook. You see platinum games out there falling over into when they find that new hardware exciting. So what if they start buying a bunch of third-party content, making it exclusive, time exclusive? I mean, they're gonna fuck up a lot of shit, bro. Yeah. That's a monkey wrench in a lot of shit, bro. You know?
If they're willing to put the money down.
Yeah.
Microsoft has an advantage as far as content, though.
What content?
Streaming.
What content?
Shit, every game in the Xbox library.
What game in the Xbox library?
Listen, let's face it. The Xbox library got
Google Stadia got 31 games. XCloud supposed to have what? 3,500.
Yes, talk that shit,
Noah. Microsoft Noah, Microsoft only got the
Stadia
games that you don't want to
new
pay for.
launching system.
Hold on, J-Dubs. I know you're not arguing. All you talking about is games and content. Stadia ain't got no games, bro.
Stadia is
listen.
dog shit.
Stadia got 31.
Listen, I'll give
That's a lot.
31 games.
31 games?
Noah, you got
31 games. Hold on now.
Cool.
At day one.
None of those are exclusive games. They're all multi-plats, Drag.
Who gives a shit?
No, you can play those shits on your Xbox. That's what I'm saying.
Talk that shit, Dragon!
It's gonna look 10 times better on my Stadia. It's like
Spooky.
Hey, Dragon, curse them motherfuckers out!
So it's cool to have a platform with no games now. That's what we saying now. It's cool to have a platform with no games. 31 games is enough.
All I'm gonna say is jump the gun too quick.
Dude, 31 at launch, bro. This dude knows it's being highly
That's a disgrace. It's a
Bruh.
disgrace.
It's a disgrace.
You can play 3500 right now.
Right now, October, man, it's coming
No,
hard.
but those are games that have been on the system for years already. You're not playing 3,500 new games. You're playing 3,500 old ass games.
So you gonna buy Destiny 2 and Mortal Kombat 11 again?
Yeah,
But
that
I
shit's coming
can't play
video.
it in 4K 60 on those systems, bro.
You're not gonna play it 4K 60 on Google Stadia either.
Bullshit.
I got the signal. I need 31 up. I got 300 up. What are you talking about?
But you can't get 4K 60 on YouTube, bro.
Hey, yo, bro, stop playing with him like that, bro.
YouTube quality, YouTube compression.
Hey, bro, stop playing with him like that, bro. Stop playing with him like that, bro.
So you rather play 4K 60 with all that compression?
Stop playing with him, bro.
And you can play. You got an X right now. You can play that shit.
Bro, hey, next year, hey, Z.
Yo.
Z, tell Noah.
I'm gonna tell him.
And watch Stadia Press.
He ain't watch it. He ain't watch it.
There is no compression
I watched that. 31 games. 31 games, and it comes with Destiny 2.
He's got a 1 terabyte data copy. He ain't doing shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Hey, Dragon, you there, Dragon?
That's not shit now.
Yeah, I'm
I'm telling you, I'm talking outside.
Yo, you said you got a data cap and you want to fix income, fuck nigga.
This man having a platform with 31 games, bro.
On the low end.
31. Now games don't matter.
No, he's having a platform with 31 games, no games. No wonder he's an Xbox fan.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Neff, come on.
Oh man, that was low blow.
No,
Now you going too motherfucking far.
Neff, you lucky my nephew.
Now you
They're gonna make me slap his ass sideways.
Every game coming out on Stadia, you can play right now on PS4 or Xbox.
Nothing.
Can I play it at 4K 60?
Oh shit.
Can I play it at high graphical fidelity?
You're not gonna play a 4K 60 on Google Stadia.
How you gonna tell him, bro?
Can you
What are you
stream?
talking about? Hey, Jay, tell this fool to go to the Stadia website and test his connection.
They lied to
Man,
you,
'cause he can't
Dragon
play
Ball.
that
They
4K
lied to you like Phil lied to us.
How, bro? They tested it on stage. We talked
They
to
lied to
them.
us. How the fuck can you believe Google Stadia? Look, we believed in Phil Spencer Wappin. We got shafted. Pause.
Bro, hey, Shane.
Bro, you finna play with all that damn compression. All that damn compression, bro. You think you finna get top notch quality? Okay.
Dragon Ball, you're gonna cancel that Stadia shit. You're gonna cancel that shit.
What compression, bro?
Video compression, bro. You not finna get an uncompressed video stream. That shit gonna be compressed, bro.
God, dude. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
On top of that, 31 games.
Is it what right now, bro?
On top of that, 31 games in the total list.
Multi-plat games.
At launch. At launch. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting 31 games day one. How many did Xbox give you day one?
Oh shit.
How many did PlayStation give
We
you
talking
day
about
one?
right now, 2019.
It ain't even no chat, bro.
Wait.
Hold on.
Dragon Ball, you're getting 31 games at launch.
Hey, you gotta make it too hostile, man.
No, you don't get all those games though.
Yeah,
Like,
make
you
them
have to
hostile,
buy
man.
You
those
will
games.
get those games at launch, bro.
You're not getting
You
all
will get those
31.
31
You
within
have
a
to
month.
Gotta buy
buy
them.
one.
Yeah, you still gotta buy the games, bro. And nothing's exclusive.
Or
Nothing.
you can pay a service to stream the
You're not
game
getting all those shits in your subscription. You're only getting a
You
few.
can stream
Right
the
now, Destiny
game
2 is the only launch
for
title.
$14.99, bro.
No,
You're not getting
right now,
that.
Destiny 2 is the only
You can
launch
stream the
title.
game.
Let me ask you this: Do you have a Google Pixel?
$14.99.
Do you have a Google Pixel phone?
My brother has one. He just got one today.
So my grandmother got one.
I'm talking about more.
Hey, yo, get the bills right quick.
Yeah, dude, I got a 3XL right now.
It said more about a flip.
Google fan. We got a Google fan. Let's go. Let's talk that
Hey,
shit.
yo, wait, hold up. Hey, get the bills right quick.
All right. McNeil Chris J with the $4.99. This Google Stadia is the wave until you realize you're using 789 gigabytes after gaming for 2 to 4 hours. Lol. And Jonathan Kinsey with the 5. Microsoft resold a lot of OG Xbox games as platinum versions on the 360. What a dog shit library.
Thank you. That's
Jonathan,
what I'm
kiss
saying.
my ass.
Oh, wait.
3,500 old ass games.
Hey, yo.
Wait. Hey, no.
But
Dragon.
31 games is bad.
No, let me tell you.
No, Dragon, name me the games you're getting. You're getting 31 games, right?
Hey, fuck them niggas, Dragon.
No.
I'm getting all of them.
Dragon, you're talking about
the shit. Founders Day, baby, $14.99. Founders Day.
Yeah. You're talking about the subscription, right? You're talking about the subscription, right?
Of course. What else would I? Why would I go and pay $6
and the subscription.
I'll be screaming and getting on
Dragon. And the subscription, you only get Destiny 2. That's the only launch title.
Hey, yo, fuck all that, Dragon.
That's the only launch title on that day, bro.
They haven't even announced any other games.
But you're gonna be streaming that they're gonna be released from them day by day. What are you talking about?
Day by day is more possible to cope. Boom.
Yeah, you're not getting that
I feel like I'm the one who's doing dope.
I'm the one that's doing dope. Can't keep it staying heavy on that.
Greatness, bro. He just love waiting for greatness, dog.
Hey, yo, listen, man.
No, Z, shut your ass. So let me kill this motherfucker.
Tell me about that snake. Tell him about that snake.
Come on, man. Hey, don't forget about the donkey named Matthew.
Oh, shit. The talking. No, we got Pastor Briggs here for that. Hey, Briggs.
Yeah. Briggs, tell us about your life experience.
Hey, yo, tell us about that talking donkey in the Book of Matthews.
Let's talk about that snake in the bush.
Oh, shit. Briggs said, nah, see, I can't even talk about games. I ain't here to talk about faith.
There we go.
The only game you get in is Destiny 2 and Assassin's Odyssey. What other games you get in? The rest will be indies.
Oh, shit. Hold up. Hey, Mo, hey, Nev, pay the bills right quick.
Yeah, Vidger with the 100 sec. Microsoft pushes day and day low quality and high quantity online games as a service to Game Pass. Sony pushes last gen AAA games and everlasting high quality single player games to PlayStation Now. What do you prefer is your choice. It's your choice. What do you prefer?
Of course, we got another super chat from Paul G. Says Z, fuck you.
Oh, damn. Damn, make records that disrespect me, blatantly or indirectly, man. I don't know.
Tell them how you really feel.
Yeah, but it might be. Listen,
Z,
man.
No, listen. Let's get the main guy on the show. Z, Stadia is gonna launch with 31 games.
This is impressive.
What's impressive? What do you know about Stadia? What games are coming?
I'm saying it's impressive. The Xbox or the PS4 didn't come out with 34 games. To being honest, that's cool. We'll start.
We're 6-7 years into a generation when all these games.
Listen,
we're not talking about new games. We're not talking about new games.
Listen. Listen here, fuck nigga, right? Remember, your arms too short to box with God. Do you think the PS5 or the Xbox Scarlet is launching with 35 games? No.
They'll launch with way more.
You think
backward compatibility.
Are you serious?
Backwards compatibility, it would be way more.
When it come out, oh my God, you ain't gonna fuck the first.
Nah, it's true though. I can play way more.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying launching. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm just saying, you're playing old games. It's like you're fussing them up for playing games. I'm not saying, but they're old games. They're old games. But for it launching with 31 games, the Switch ain't launched with 31 goddamn games. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah, it's all about quality over quantity, right? PS5 got
right. I mean, I'll be able to play these games in a higher graphics fidelity.
But you don't even know what games you're getting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get whatever game comes out. I'm not sitting here waiting in line holding my Johnson like, I can't wait. No, fool, whatever hits the spot, I'm grabbing it. That's it. I'm grabbing it.
So you're looking forward to playing Destiny 2 on Stadia?
An Assassin's Odyssey?
Yeah, because I didn't my thing is this. I didn't grab it for the X. I didn't grab it on the PC. Shit, why not get it for the Stadia? Guaranteed 4K 60 on my signal.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Why not?
It's gonna be a bullshit signal.
Hey,
4K 60 it's 4K video stream, bro.
Yes,
it's not the same, dog.
It's not the same as the Xbox or the PS4 next gen. or this
Right.
gen.
My
That
Netflix
shit,
right now
that
is
4K
4K, bro.
and then for Netflix,
My Netflix
that 4K
right
on
now
that,
is 4K.
it look nothing like a Blu-ray.
Netflix ain't 4K.
Yeah, dude.
Netflix is upscaled to 4K.
It's 4K. It's just highly compressed, bro. That shit has to be chopped up.
It's not true 4K though.
Some of that quality has to be degraded, bro.
So then what is the actual resolution then? What is the native on it?
It's 4K, but it's compressed, bro.
That's weird.
Oh, what's weird about that? It's not same as a UHD
Compressed 4K
Blu-ray.
versus native 4K, what's the difference?
It's compressed like with the bits and all the video compression.
Yeah, bro.
It was
They're
basically
not,
what you're saying,
they're
it
not
was
selling you at the bit
optimized.
rate.
That's what optimization is.
Tell them, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
That's
No, it's not.
optimized.
They're selling you a
not.
lie.
Nobody's watching anything in RAW right now. Nobody. Like nobody's watching RAW footage or nothing.
I am.
Everything is compressed, but they call it optimization.
No, that's not true.
That is exactly true.
No, it's not.
Hey, yo.
No, it's not.
Hey, listen here. Hey, Dragon, finish telling these fucking niggas about that devil. I don't know what the fuck they talking about, man.
Like, you pro Stadia, bro. You pro Stadia, but wait.
Hey, Z.
What's the platform with the least games? That's the one Dragon can go for.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It is.
Yo. Hold on.
What's up?
Oh, MM2K. Talk that shit.
Y'all made my exercise having ass run all the way up the steps to get back on this mic. Y'all ain't gonna jump on my brother Dragon more like this.
Talk that shit, Moss!
Let me explain something to y'all.
Go on.
In order to play them old ass 3,500 games that y'all talking about,
Oh, shit.
he ain't got to invest another $1. All he got to do is stream them from his Xbox right now. So why wouldn't he go and use Google Stadia?
Why the fuck would he pay $15 for 31 games when I can play 10 for fucking 200 games on Game Pass?
Them dog shit 200 games. And if he has Uplay Plus,
what games are coming in Stadia? What game
The thing
is
is, no
coming
matter
in
what
Stadia?
games is he getting?
What
is he getting?
What have you done, Z? What have you done, man?
We got fucking Metro.
They want that 4K water. He's gonna pay to be on Google Stadia, and then when the service is free, he can utilize Uplay Plus, which is way better than Game Pass, and be able to do that shit through Uplay Plus. So game over. My bad. Sorry.
So only Ubisoft games?
No, and then Google Stadia said that anybody else that wants to hop on the service, they can utilize their service to stream their shit. So if you got 3,500
all I'm gonna say is you Stadia motherfuckers gonna play Destiny 2 by yourself, like the PC crowd.
What you talking about is cross compatible.
It's a dog shit game.
Google Stadia version of Destiny is not crossplay. It's not crossplay.
Woo! Put that shit.
You have to play with other Google Stadia players.
It's cross saves, but
So you're only with other Google Stadia people.
Bro, get him do some better drill or something. He fucking up. Give him some better drill.
It's not gonna be crossplay. It's not gonna be crossplay.
It's cross saves right now, bro.
Google already came out and said,
"Please do that shit, Papa dance."
Hey, yo,
it's not crossplay with but is there crossplay?
$2.99. Congrats! Xbox fans, Stadia fans are now the new weirdos. Oh shit!
Well, is crossplay? Is there going to be crossplay between the console on Destiny?
It said
I think it's just cross saves. So we don't know how many Google Stadia people got it, and they're trying to.
I think they're going to set up where it's going
But
to start
dude, any
crossplay with
PC
PC
person
and
could easily become a Stadia person. Easy.
Yeah, they trying to make
you
you
just
become
running your
Stadia.
game
But again,
through Google Stadia.
it's like I've been saying, y'all. Xbox is fucked any way you look at it in multiple ways. On the console. On the console.
Wait.
PlayStation Now. Hold on. PlayStation Now is the
Google
better
Stadia to
streaming.
win already, bro.
PlayStation Now is the better. Will be the better streaming service. PlayStation Now will be the better streaming service, or the more eye-appealing streaming service.
PlayStation enter this?
How?
And then, because of the PlayStation lineup. If PlayStation,
No.
But you don't get the entire
Google
lineup.
Stadia versus these consoles.
no. Listen to what I'm saying.
Wait.
No, let's talk about Epic Store now. Let's bring that shit then.
Moss trying to get some followers. Hey, Moss,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta sell out that hard, brother.
Look,
You ain't gotta
They
sell
said,
out
they said, they said Moss had been shucking and jiving. He had to cut the jig.
PlayStation now was gonna be the,
Where did this Cloud FN Stadia horde come from?
the PlayStation Now service is
Read
gonna be
the
better than
website,
it's
bro.
gonna be
Go to
better
the
than
website.
PlayStation Now service is a piece of shit now.
No, I'm talking. It's not shit.
Once
The
it comes
Zor's a
out,
piece of shit. then it's gonna be a
once
piece
it
of
comes
shit.
out, then we can talk about
Then if it's gonna be a piece of shit, then I guess it's shit, right? So once they
Zor's
go
gonna
day and date on the Zor,
Stadia.
hold on. Once they go to answer this for me, once they go day and date on the Zor, what's going to be the more eye-popping service? PlayStation Now or
listen.
Game Pass?
Sony ain't doing it yet. That's the problem. Microsoft is doing it now. As soon as
So
Sony
we've been
does
sitting
it,
there-
as
we've
soon
been
as
sitting
Sony
there
does it,
We've been sitting there arguing for the last 2 weeks that PlayStation is go day and day, but now they ain't announced it, so we don't want to talk about it.
but this is a different type of show.
We don't know when, Moss.
Different type of show.
Well, we don't know
No man,
when.
it's a different type of show.
We know right now. We know Google Stadia and Microsoft about to compete before this year ends. For this year's over with.
Hey,
We don't
hold
know
up.
when that's gonna take place.
Hey, hold on. Did y'all get Vedger? Y'all got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, let me read these free messaging that's right quick. Hold up, real quick. Hold up.
Z, make sure you do a bit of dancing in the background when I talk my
You're
shit.
feeling your body, you feel somebody who.
Before y'all start praising that Xbox shit, they're in a fickle every way you
Wait,
look at
hold
it.
on, bro. Before you start
Nobody
praising
was
Google
praising that
Stadia,
shit.
All right,
you
hold
praising
on.
Google
not
Stadia
praising
ain't
it.
even released yet.
Oh, let's talk about Epic's. Epic's the best store anyway.
And hold up, my man White
Fact.
King Kong said if
Fact.
Apple puts iOS on Android, that devalues the iPhone, fuck nigga. My man Heath Stevens said Z and Stadia Destiny 2 players will be walled off. Stadia said themselves they will looking into adding free games for their paid service.
One thing about Stadia as well is like you need to buy certain games, right?
Yes.
But the thing is, as we're speaking right now, Google has already killed 169 products. Like, why would you buy games on a platform where
Thank you.
from a maker
don't have a
who's
good
known
server.
to just cancel services?
Z, do a bit.
Hey, yo, who that Mads Gaming? Talk this shit, Mads Gaming. I'm sorry, who that D-Web? My bad, D-Web. My bad, D-Web. Just fucking with you, bro.
Like,
Hey,
Real nigga,
Thank
don't
you,
fuck with
D-Web.
me.
Now I got to kick Sony's back in on this one.
Talk
This
that shit, D-Web.
I just want to say I can't believe some of the people that have the biggest voice about having games and content exclusives went and bought a Google Stadia platform that has none of that.
Fox, no. Z, do a bit dancing.
Hey, yo, when you feel it in your body, you feel somebody.
when you Google Stadia right now, even in its
man.
Somebody told me that games is what sell consoles and platforms.
Yeah,
Instead,
I'm pretty sure. Who was
who went
it?
and bought a Google Stadia?
MM2K?
Day one.
Google Stadia, even in its infancy stage, is lucrative in ways in fashion, because you can take your games with you on the go. You know what I'm saying? And now the xCloud is claiming to do that, but Google Stadia.
Well, hold on, man. I've been hearing this entire generation that features are nice to have, but it's not what sells platform.
Of course, it's not the main platform.
So you're trying to tell me that if I'm a 14-year-old kid and I'm playing a certain game, a AAA game, that's not going to be lucrative to that bunch wants to play on their phone, that feature is not going to be something that's going to sell them on that
Xbox
platform.
going to do the same thing.
We're not talking about 14-year-olds. We're talking about 45-year-olds.
But
Right now,
no, you
there's
want to
not a
talk
game.
about 45-year-olds. But here's the thing, and that's what I'm saying. You got a choice to make. Do I get xCloud with the dog shit Xbox games and the games they got in their service, or do I go with Google Stadia that has
What game is
AAA
Google?
that has AAA games? Day and day, that has Ubisoft AAA games day
I'm
and
on
day.
xCloud.
you need to buy those.
Which one of those games that is on xCloud, that is on Game Pass, is in the MPD top 10? That's one of them games that's in the top 10.
You need to buy these games, though.
One second. Neff, pull MM2K's pull his record up and see what Ubisoft game has he played in the last year.
You got know that.
All he does is play the Division 2. But Nick McNeil, Chris J, MM2K just knock the panel the fuck out, bro.
What game?
To be fair, what games are you getting with Stadia? You have to name them. Right now, Destiny 2 is the only launch thing with the service.
No. You're
Right.
okay.
We know.
so
we know.
you're talking-
We know.
you're
Destiny
talking about
2
what-
and
No,
Mortal
because you
Kombat 11.
compared
You're
Game
talking
Pass.
about-
You compared
You're
Game
talking about
Pass.
you're talking about with the streaming service. You're talking about as far as the $10 a month monthly fee.
Because you
That's
mentioned
the only
Game
thing
Pass, so you
that
have to
we got
mention.
right now
Feeling
is
your body, you feel
that you
somebody.
can free with that is Destiny.
Yeah,
Okay.
Z, told that shit.
So what games are you getting with that pass? You're getting Destiny 2 and probably Assassin's Creed. You don't know any other game.
Okay, that's fine. What are you getting? What you're getting with Game Pass is what?
Over 200 games.
Over 200 dog shit games, right?
Oh, yeah,
with
Metroid's
that being
dog shit, huh?
said, If I
Dog shit.
if I
Monster
take
is
my
dog shit.
if I take my Google Stadia access and I get Uplay Plus with it, it may be a little bit more, but it's a lot more lucrative than even
So
what
that's like
you're getting
over
offered from
20
Game
bucks
Pass.
if you want both services.
What's that? Yeah.
But I don't understand. There's no
over
games
20 bucks. I'm not paying
differentiating
that.
what's going to be available on xCloud.
Let me just finish this guy off now. MM2K.
Pause.
You pause. Yeah. I thought you talk about quality of a game when you play Fallout 76.
I played with millions of
It's
other
a
people.
piece of shit game and it's
Right,
broken.
Noah?
Oh shit, yeah, Fallout
Right,
4
Noah?
is also a bad game.
Yeah, they let it throw my name.
Right, Noah. Fallout 4 is old as hell. That was that dog shit. That dog shit.
Hey,
I
they'll
keep
get
raising
off this
dog
channel not
shit.
like nobody. Ain't nobody gonna talk to each other.
Phil keeps swapping out y'all steak for dog shit, and y'all keep lapping it up.
Okay, we'll take
It tastes good.
Hey, yo. Hey, listen, a lot of you guys are dropping some good comments in the chat, man. You drop them shits on the free messaging app, and you help support the show, and it's free. It'll pop up on the screen. I'm just looking in the chat
So
now.
Rise of the Tomb Raider, that's dog shit. Sunset Overdrive, that's dog shit. Wolfenstein 2, that's dog shit apparently.
Old dog shit. This is
And
supposed
what the
to
fuck are you getting with Stadia?
This is supposed to premiere.
All those games are old too.
I got one thing to say. I got one thing to say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got one thing to say.
Here we go.
When you feel in your body, you feel somebody.
Infinite.
I gotta take it easy, man. Good
I'm
shit
checking
today.
the PC shit. That's not even the Xbox
Dragon
shit.
Ball, take it easy, brother. No, you're a piece of shit.
Hey, yo. Hey, my man Jersey Ghost says, Z, shut that Jesus juice drink and take your fucking mic off.
Listen, MM2K, how do you have the balls to talk about Game Pass like that? Look at the games in there. And you're talking about Stadia. Come on, man.
Yeah, with Stadia,
Come on.
Can I say something?
games.
Can I say something?
Lies.
We know that the streaming stuff is primarily targeting the casuals.
Yeah.
Casuals don't have a backlog, right? They play what's out, the latest and greatest.
Right.
Game Pass is offering you old shit
And new shit.
dog shit and new dog shit.
It's the same shit that's on Stadia.
Wait a minute. This is what I don't get about your argument.
Stadia is giving you the combo of Stadia and Uplay Plus is
So
giving
you
you
have to pay
access
over
to
20
new
bucks
shit.
a month for that shit.
Yeah.
Look, if I'm a casual gamer and I know that I get all the new games that I play day and day
And
on
the
that
Outer Worlds
service,
gonna
that I'm
be
going
dog
with,
shit too?
what? It was
You
what
get
dog
everything day
Is
and
the
day with
Outer Worlds
xCloud
also
too,
gonna be
bro.
dog shit? That's a brand new game going in there.
Yeah, it's owned by Microsoft. It's dog shit.
Is it, folks? Come on,
It's
man.
dog
You're
shit. Look what they
you're
did to
gonna be
Rare.
It's gonna
It's
be
dog
better than Fallout 76. Facts.
Hey, man, I'm gonna have to call you
They're
out.
already saying it's
Well,
better than all with
Noah,
that.
shut your ass up. No, you lucky.
We got
it was your birthday
agents in the
yesterday.
UK. Watch yourself going to your buddy.
You shucking and jiving.
Hey,
bro.
hold on one second, man. All I gotta say, man.
All
Listen
I know is
Okay,
Epic
yeah.
Store is the man. They're doing it. They're doing the real deal. Steam's a piece of shit. Stadia is a piece of shit. Sony's a piece of shit. Phil's a piece of shit. Xbox is doing
Hey,
the shit.
meanwhile, notice how everybody that he named that's a piece of shit already put something in your hands. Stadia did Project Stream. Steam even got something out now. Fuck, even
Oh, I forgot.
PlayStation Now had the remote service before Xbox, but Xbox.
But it was a piece of
ran
shit.
that.
But the remote service, like technically Xbox, you can stream your games for years too.
Listen, that's some wild shit.
Yeah, you can do that to your laptop.
Let me pay these free. Let me pay these free bills right quick. We get the hell out. What we hopping on? Battlefield? What we doing, yo? Let me pay these
I'm
bills.
playing.
Right.
No, let's play Pego, y'all. Let's play some Pego.
Fuck out of here. Hold up. Let me get my man Payday. Say, fuck nigga, you can't count Destiny on Stadia. It be announced it's going free to play. LOL. Von Lamont said, Neff, since you capping so hard for Game Pass, how many games you beat on there? I never hear you talking about Sean Gaming. Fuck nigga. Link 2K11. Yo, Z, break these fuck niggas' legs. They praising Metro on Game Pass at 30 frames per second. And I already read One White King
At
Kong.
60 frames on my PC. Over 100 actually.
Listen, no one plays on PC. No motherfucker plays on PC.
Hey, yo, here we go. Like I said, man, I got one thing to say, ladies and gentlemen. You ready?
Here we go.
When you feel it in your body, you feel somebody who makes you change your day.
He's not doing the proper dance to the Usher
Hey,
shit.
for real, bro. Hey, nah, though, man, shit crazy.
Before you cut this shit off, Briggs, let's talk about your life experience. You know, with
Oh man, hey, Briggs, hey, Briggs.
Do podcasts. That's
No. Let's finish with that because me and Z wanted to know what was it that
Hey, Star saw Alexa for the dollar. I appreciate it, man.
No. What made you the snake in the bush?
Hey, no. Hey, know what, Briggs? No, hold up, man. Hold up. Wait, hold up. Let's see my man Richard. You see Vedger?
Yeah, there's a bill here. Vedger with the 50 sec. I bet you 0.5% of those who bought the Switch bought it for its mobility. That's a lie. And 99.5% of the Switch owners bought the Switch for the exclusive content.
Yeah,
for Mario. 20 maybe. But people did buy that shit for portability.
Okay, and shout out my man, Sir, something I can't even pronounce that. Give for the dollar. I appreciate it. But how about this, right? Stuart Stokes. Get Stuart.
Yeah, Stuart Stokes with a 5. Since the year is half over, what are your current goaties, and what do you think will change before the year is over? What the hell is my goatee so far? I don't even know.
Game of the year?
Yeah.
Game of the year. I reckon
So far this year.
Gears versus Death Stranding it'll be for me.
No.
Unless Last of Us drops.
You ain't played Death Stranding yet.
And tag damage. PC is the master race.
Hey, fuck you, Chad. Fuck you. I hope you listen, fuck nigga. I hope you have fallen shins. I hope your fucking arch falls out of the bottom of your shoe. Fuck nigga. Ain't fucking shook with this PC shit, man. Fuck him. I'm about to ban his ass. PC weirdos. Listen, right?
On Nintendo Z, don't forget about the Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo. You know what? You can stay. As long as you ain't talking on Nintendo shit, I'll let you rock out, man. Yeah, I forgot that Nintendo shit is the Antichrist. But here's the thing, right? Hey, before we get the hell up out of here, though, real talk, real niggas so far. No, what's my game of the year? Mine is gonna probably be maybe what came out this fucking year?
Devil May Cry, maybe.
There's gone.
I'll play. What's my game of the year thus far? I would say maybe Devil May Cry, right? I forgot I beat that. I enjoyed that.
That game's awesome.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I beat so many. I beat so many goddamn games, man. You know what I mean? I forgot about Devil May Cry. That was a good game. And but I'm probably gonna have the most time in maybe Gears, or maybe Call of Duty. But then it got crossplay. We're gonna have a ball doing that shit there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit about to be lit.
Yeah, no,
that Metro Exodus lit. Resident Evil 2 was good this year too.
Don't forget about Crackdown, Briggs.
Oh yeah, Crackdown 3. Don't forget about that. What that shit Cole said? He had 100 hours in Crackdown 3.
Actually, Metro is my second. Crackdown 3
You're right.
is
The
my
camera right
first.
there, man. I want to see something right there. Camera right there. Hold up, wait.
Yeah, hopefully once I'm home properly, I'll start playing on the Xbox again.
Alright, go ahead, Briggs. Talk about your life experience.
Briggs, let's talk about that life experience.
Hey, Briggs, what happened to you in prison that made you say, "Lord, Jesus is your Lord and Savior Christ"? What happened, Briggs? I'll give you the last word of the show, Briggs. Make it good now.
For everybody that don't believe, this is a true story.
True story. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna tell you the end of it, and my pastor talked to me.
No, this pastor was also a prisoner, right?
He came to visit.
Prison God.
No, he came once every Monday.
Oh, okay. So your pastor wasn't an inmate.
My father, my father.
Your biological father or the spiritual father?
Or your stepfather?
Yeah, what father you talking about? Your godfather? What father you talking about?
The only father that matters.
What father is that?
What father is that? Your stepfather?
Hey. My spiritual father, okay?
Okay, say no more. What happened?
He told me that you should be studying. So those questions that I asked, he answered through my pastor. So, period itself is enough for any non-believer to believe.
And what do you make you believe in, like the snake in the bush?
I have nothing to do with a snake in the bush. That's somebody else's passage. That's somebody else's truth. That's not mine. I have my own role to play.
Oh, that was slick. I like that. Pastor Briggs. So before you go,
I got my own role to play, and my services to my Lord ain't finished yet.
Oh, that sound real fancy. Listen, real nigga to a fuck nigga, right? So, but do you subscribe or do you believe that it was a actual talking snake in a burning bush? Or figure or literally, like, you know what I mean? It's something like a metaphor.
Everything in the Bible has happened.
So there really was a talking donkey in the book of Matthew.
It's not fiction. Yeah, the in the burning bush was blue fire. The whole nine. It's all
wow. Because damn, that's bro. Now, can you think that can happen scientifically, or that's just some magic shit, some Lord of the Rings type shit?
There's nothing magic about that, man. It's all truth. You can't be nothing magic about truth.
Oh man, so you also believe that somebody was swallowed by a fish and survived for 3 days?
Hey Z.
Oh, Z. That's your question, good brother.
If you haven't witnessed, hold on for a minute. If you haven't witnessed,
I don't think nobody's witnessed that.
Your eyes is closed. That's why you can't see.
Let me ask you a question, Briggs. Now, real talk, right? Now, I ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, right? And I ain't been the most God-fearing man as of late. But if I was to come to you and say I was in Central Park and a snake came to me and talked, would you believe me?
Laughing.
No, I'm just asking. No, I'm not. I'm just being serious.
Hold on for a minute. I heard somebody in the background laughing. They think it's a joke.
Oh, they ignorant, man. They ignorant to the fact.
What is Z's a piece of shit? That's what it is.
No, I'm asking him. I said, if I was to come to him and say, hey, bro, I was walking in Central Park and a snake came to me.
Okay, serious question. Z, is that a serious question?
Depending on what the snake said to you. Depending on what the snake said to you, that I would know.
Said anything. Hi. You say hi. Said hi, next gen.
Well, it has to be certain things for you to believe that. You can't just come to me and say, "Oh, he said this, that, and the other." It has to be what was the conversation actually about.
The Briggs, I tell you the story. This is
give me something to believe in.
Your Briggs is a true story. Z, a snake did come up to Z, and he said the Xbox was dog shit.
Hey, yo, hold up. Let me read these free messages on the free messaging app. My man Smokes 901 says all about the games, people, not service. Look at Nintendo about LAP, Xbox One sales were their only exclusive. Fuck you mean, I guess. Techno, honestly, neither Stadia or Game Pass will ever be the only solution. They're both some dog shit. Game Pass just been out. Okay, my man Ryan Lance, I got you. At Next Gen, he said, the way you've been censored and timed out on YouTube, don't you think Stadia could lock you out of your games too? I think that's with anything you buy digital. You know what I mean? If you have a chance to be, especially with PlayStation, they done fucked a few people. You can be locked out digitally. You know what I mean? I am more or less I go digital. I don't buy anything really physical to me anymore. But I not buy. I don't have any money. Sometimes I get sent some codes. I'm a man of very little means. You know what I mean? Very little means.
You can't trust it.
What made you not believe, Z?
What made me not believe is probably over 1,700 years of slavery that my people of color went through. It went over 400 here in North America, and about 1,200 years in Africa through Islam. So that you know.
So you don't believe that everything that happens since the beginning of time to now has a purpose?
No. Okay. I don't think that. Again, nobody died on the stick for my sins before I was even born. I don't subscribe to it. Now, if you want to say, do I think there is maybe something that may have put something in order around something somewhere? Maybe. But that's the religion.
You believe that two meteors hit together and the planet formed?
No, that's what I believe. Real talk. I'm gonna give you a layer of my onion, right? Here's the thing. Religion is a man-made concept. Man, Homo sapien, Homo erectus, Neanderthals have been on this earth for millennia without any religion, without any book, without any pseudoscience. So to say that again, religion again, it's a made man concept or construct. So all these people before then, you know what I mean, before went to die and went to hell, or like this. Listen, like this shit is like, you know, especially in the Bible, it constantly contradicts itself. Now, one minute he made the earth in 4 days, and then it was 5 days. How could you know if you subscribe to this? Check this out, right? This is my sign, because this is the problem. The Bible doesn't stand up, right? They said the earth, you know, they said the sun. I'm sorry, they said the moon is older than the earth, right? Fact, and you can Google it, whatever the fuck the case may be. But if he made the world, you know, in 7 days and just that, I mean, you know, and rested on the Sabbath, how the hell is the moon older than Earth? You have other planets out there, you know, and all this that are much older than you know, planet Earth. How did that come about?
I'm gonna say this, and then I gotta go cook.
I bet you do. Check
this out. I'm gonna say this. He was here of flesh, right? They didn't believe in him. They tortured and destroyed his flesh, right?
But who is he?
Let me finish. Hold on 1 second. He said who he was, and just because he said who he was, they felt like he was putting himself on the same level as God, which he wasn't. Because true matters is that we're all of his children. So he wasn't lying. Either way it goes, he wasn't lying.
Hey, Briggs, they ain't got nothing to do with what I just said. You know that, right? They ain't got nothing to do with what I just said, right?
This is what I wanted to say before you had started talking. That's why it was on my mind. I want to get this out first.
Okay, all right.
Speak on this before.
All right.
But I didn't forget what I was saying. Jeez. He's
oh shit.
He was zero flesh. He was zero flesh, and he told everybody who he was, village to village. They tried to stone him. They tried to do a whole lot of different things to him.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't think that when he died and went into heaven, even in the second time, all he said was that he wanted us to love each other and be there for one another. Right?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. They also said.
So what happened was, now that he's a spirit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Even less people are going to believe in him, because who's going to believe in something that you can't see?
Okay, how about this, right? Riddle me this, right? I'm gonna this one last thing, right? So you do you think God knows everything?
I think God knows He is everything.
Okay, fine. So he knows everything before it happened. He knows you before you was in your mother's womb, right?
He's everything.
He knows every fucking string of hair on your head, right? So it says that the first thing went left. There was a bunch of sinning and a whole bunch of stuff going on earth. God flooded the earth, right? Right or wrong? He flooded the earth. He had the flood, right? He wiped out everything.
Yeah.
He kept only the holy people on the boat, right?
With high as the tops of the mountains, yeah.
Okay. So then, you know what? He killed all the animals, all the babies, everything, right? So then for shit, listen. Okay, for shit to still go left again, mankind was still messing up, right? So then what he do then? He gave his only begotten son. Hey, yo, take your ass down to be sacrificed for their sins, right? And then for shit still to go left, shit still to be fucked up, they had still have all this pain and rape, murder, and genocide, for this shit still to happen. So again, I said it to say this. Well, let me say this. So even that is, bro, he subscribed stuff like that, but it's cool. My last thing: do you think God answered prayers? Do you think he answers prayers?
He answers prayers.
Yeah, because again, my people have called on His name. Not
I can only answer because I wasn't there for anything else. I
understand that, but I'm just saying. But our people
saying right now to you is that He's answered every last and more prayers than I've
special
ever
because
asked.
my people, my ancestors have called on His name for hundreds of years, not to be raped, murdered, hung, not to have their little black babies used as gator baits in the Mississippi Everglades. You know what I mean? And not one time was their prayers answered.
None of that stuff had a purpose, and nothing came up.
That's not what I said. Not one time.
They all died, and it had no purpose, no reason.
Listen,
right?
And not one time was their prayers answered. I know they used that religion to enslave my people. Slaves obey their master, have reverence for them like you do to the Lord. Like a lot of scriptures that condone slavery. And again, they've used those religions to enslave my people. Because in Africa, we weren't Christians. We weren't innocent. Like I told you, and the problem with religion I have, especially with people of color, a religion is handed down to you by somebody that was tortured, somebody that somebody that shit was beat into. You know what I mean? Yeah, I told you before, even the fact that you say amen when you pray, I ain't even trying to get too deep with you. You believe that I am God, a jealous God, put all the gods before me. The fact that you say amen is indeed, it's kind of sacrilegious because amen stands for Amen Ra, what's short for Amen Ra, the Egyptian sun god, which predates Christianity again by thousands of years. Now, that's not my opinion, good brother. I'm just telling you something that's fact.
There's no word or no word or no book that has more than one meaning to it. So
Amen Ra, amen is short for Amen Ra. Now, what you try to spit on, what kind of pseudoscience you try to put on that, we ain't gonna even go there. But amen is short for Amen Ra.
I'm asking you a question. Do you think every word on this planet only has one meaning to it?
You said what?
Do you think every word on this planet only has one meaning to it?
Bro, but listen again. But I'm telling you that word in itself. Here's we gonna have fun, right? I even try to take baby steps with you, right? When I asked you, no, listen, real talk, right? You done took the show somewhere else. When I said, do you subscribe? Did you believe that Mary was a virgin, right? And which Jesus was born through immaculate conception, right? And see, a lot of these texts and and these scriptures are, so you say, they've been translated from other languages. If you do the corpus behind the word virgin, which is a Greek word, it does not mean someone's never had sex. It means unwed. It means that Mary was unmarried. But again, it sounds more spiritual, more biblical if you subscribe to the fact that she never had sex before and she woke up and was pregnant one day.
Put that into a book.
Huh?
Where'd you hear this from?
I read, and here's the thing. Look, this is what I'm saying. You have We had what you call the King James Version. It went from Latin to to which was English, right? But you had Paramount, you had Greek, you had Latin. So these scriptures were translated from much older languages, right? But the word virgin, which was a Greek word in itself, in the New Testament, in the New Testament, I'm not talking about the Tanakh, the Torah, which means the corpus. If you look at the corpus, the root of the word virgin is a Greek word. It means they never had sex. It means that someone's unwed, unmarried.
Can you hear what I'm saying?
Huh?
The meaning and purpose for what you were reading, and the meaning and purpose of what I read out of my father's truth.
Oh man, brother,
it's two different.
That shit sounds like some pseudoscience there.
It has nothing to do with what you're saying. That's a whole different book, whole different telling. Everything that's in my father's book is of everybody that he had for a special reason here on earth. Walk. Everybody, even Moses, sat down on the stone and he wrote out his whole walk.
All right.
His whole walk.
And you know what? With that being said, brother, we're going to agree to disagree. You got to come back Wednesday for expand your mind. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you can't listen to me, I know you as you should, man. As you should, good brother. You know what I mean? Hey, Peter Shooter, man. I'm trying to talk to these fuck niggas, man. I see niggas in the chat. Z, let me tell you something about me, right? Everything I say is calculated, right? And I'll let y'all think what y'all want to think about me. Z is, you don't do the study. You don't know what I got. You don't know what I study. You don't know what I know. But I have fun. Like I said, we're gonna do this show again. Expand your mind Wednesday. And again, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. We just here to have fun in the conversation. But at the end of the day. But if I'm a man,
shit, we got Parker in the house.
I'm just saying this, man. If I'm made after his image and after his likeness, right? And I'm a man that thinks with both sides of his brain. You know what I mean? Because again, God is perfect. God makes no mistakes. But in the book of Genesis, he repented for making man. He wanted to wipe shit in the eyes. But I'm gonna leave that one alone, though.
Listen, Parker, let's talk about the snake in the bush.
But we out of here.
I've been hearing Z operating impunity far too long.
Get it to me, Parker.
Z, are we still live?
Now, Z.
Yes.
I don't mean 100% though. So
what's 100%, Parker?
I'm just saying. You said likeness though, like. Okay, how we made in God's image though, and what likeness, whatever though.
No, it's not what I said. That's not what I said. And that's not what I said. Let me repeat what I said.
What if though? Go ahead.
I said, if it says there, I made after his image and after his likeness, I'm a man that thinks with both sides of his brain, right? So for me not to even question that, when I know that again, there's no archaeological, historical proof. Like, like I can go on and on about old, because I can go back. They have grave sites in Africa that date back 10,000 years, but that's another story, another day. But a problem that I have, again, with religion or anything, that fuck, I'm not even going down. I say that for no stuff. Let's say this, right? So if I made after his image, after his likeness, right? Let us create man after our image and after our likeness. Answer this for me. It says in the Bible, let us create man after our image and after our likeness. Who the hell is us and who the hell is our?
Hey,
that's what we gotta find out.
No, I ain't gotta find out. I know where that scripture comes from.
But hold on, Z. Listen, Z. I hear you talking this and that, right? And maybe something happened to you as a youth, whatever, where you say, "Fuck this shit."
No, ain't nothing. Hey, listen, you know what happened to me? No, you know what happened to me? I'm gonna tell you what happened to me, right?
Go ahead.
I was afforded the opportunity to go away and get education. I went to Seton Hall. My grandmother's well off.
Okay.
Extremely well off, right? She hates my guts right now, but I was able to go to school. I got a degree in history. Seton Hall. Facts, right? But once I learned about the Sumerians, and while we're not really, they kind of gloss over them in school, and I see what you have the Sumerian tells of creation, whether you believe what they said or not. But the Old Testament, which is the Tanakh, which is the Torah, comes from the Sumerian tells of creation. Let us create man after our image and after our like. I asked this very simple question. Who the hell is us? Who the hell is our? Because the Tanakh, aka the Torah, the Jews, they don't believe in the Trinity. They don't believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They only believe in one, the Father. So they wouldn't write in plural. It's us and our. Even the word Elohim, hear me out. In Hebrew, it means gods in plural. But again, that story comes from the Sumerian. So they didn't deal with a spook god in no cloud. They said they was made after their image, after their likeness. Let me read the bills right quick. Hold up. My man Lionel Bolton said, listen, man, believe in his power. When you have the whole Xbox community believing in Phil, who never gave him nothing, still have so much hope. It proves anything. It proves everything is in your head. Shout out to you. Hey, AP, the shooter, the council, let's see, Bible means collection of books. All right, but listen, man, I ain't want to turn this into this, man. I just want to play Battlefield, man. Hey, Parker, come back Wednesday, man. Hey, Parker, come back Wednesday, man. Come back Wednesday for expand your mind. Listen, hey, listen, all you Bible toting jokers in the chat. We gonna listen. We gonna jump this show on Wednesday.
I want to say this real quick.
What you want to say?
2 seconds.
Let's talk about a snake.
What you say about anything, and that's what's so good about my father. He loves you, and he respects.
Do he love me? Do he love me? Do he love my people? Do he love my people?
Oh, you have no idea.
Do he love Mike Brown?
Everything that he allows.
Do he love Mike Brown?
But Z, do they love my people?
Nothing.
My people are getting blown away.
Everything that's happened has a purpose and a reason for it.
Hold up. My man Taste 55 said, here you go. He said, you don't need church. However, you do need Jesus. Who is Jesus?
No, you don't need church.
Who is Jesus, though? Who is Jesus, though? Who is Jesus?
He's the king. He's the king. He's Abba. He's Nisi. He's
a prophet.
Okay.
Check this out.
Your life.
For a minute. Let's say he got the name wrong, right? I mean, okay.
Because there were no J's in Hebrew. There were no J's in Hebrew. So who the hell is Jesus?
Was there Abbas? Was there old? Because there's no, you know his name.
There were no J's in There were no J's in Hebrew.
Hold on.
So who the hell is Jesus?
You know what it was. Tell him what name was it. Transliteration, though, Z. Come on, now we ain't gonna play some magic.
My man said, God, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Hey, yo, start that shit, man. I gotta go, man.
No, Z, tell him the name. Tell him the name, proper name.
Hey, listen, man. The game is to be sold, not told, man. Shout out to everybody that rocked that with us live. But listen, you know what, yo? How about this? How about this? Let me put the link down here, right? We're gonna do this right here, right? I see the chat right now jumping, right? We're gonna do this. What we gonna do, right? They jumping right now. What we gonna do? We're gonna take this over to Twitch right now.
Opportunity.
We're gonna take this over to Twitch right now. You know what I mean? For YouTube, shut this down, right?
I only got like 10, 15 minutes.
Wait, hold on. We're gonna read this right here. Muslims, nomads in Africa, was pathfinder for the Roman slave traders for Roman Empire. Jesus was a Hebrew Jew, not a Zionist, working with slave trade in Hebrew temple. He waged a war against it. Watch on DC, Washington, go figure. Good point. That's getting kind of deep right there. But hold on.
Okay, go ahead. I got.
But hold on. Let me leave this right here, though. I'm gonna leave the link right here. Hold on. There is no J in Hebrew, a language. Yeah, ISIS is his name. Battlefield later. We're about to get on Battlefield right now. But listen, this is a link right here to my Twitch. I'm going over there right now. Right? I'm gonna leave the room up. I'm literally just gonna just click one switch. Just click the link down there, though. I'm going to refresh the page, right? And we're gonna continue this conversation. We're gonna take this over to the Twitch. We're gonna continue the conversation.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Join us. I only got 10 minutes left. So
yeah, we're gonna
civilization started in Mesopotamia. If anybody don't know that.
Yeah, we're gonna continue this conversation. Y'all got me in my bag right now. Hold on, let me go over the titles.
Sony's a piece of shit. Dog shit platform on his.
Join us live. Yeah, hold on.
What's going on, Parker? Parker, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. What I'm saying, Z, he got his own opinion.
No, I ain't got no listen. I ain't give you my opinion. PlayStation 5.
Who you gonna believe?
Also told Z. Let me say this. Also told Z a while back. So say that Z is right? Or
Z ain't right.
No. Say whatever he feels, how he feels, right? So say that he's right, and he passes away. Lord forbid. And there really is Jesus. What is the response to him? Why you didn't?
My response to him is be like, hey, bro, my people went through 1,700 years of slavery and oppression, death, murder, destruction. They used your. I'm gonna tell him also. I said, brother, we called in your name for hundreds of years, thousands of years, not to be prostituted, not to be taken advantage of. Not one time do you answer our prayers, right?
I want to explain to you what happened.
No. You ask me what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna ask him. So you know what I mean. So again, so if I have questions, if I have doubt, or I didn't have any belief. You can't be me. I blame you, man. You know what I mean? Fucked up out here, bro.
That's why he's a forgiving father.
Okay, but listen. Listen. Hold. Let me say this right. I just left the link right there to my YouTube, right? To my Twitch. I'm literally going to cut the stream off right now, and come right over right quick. Come over to the Twitch. I'm gonna literally. It's gonna take me not even 2 seconds. I'm gonna refresh the page and same conversation. Hold on. Let me do this right quick. In